Everybody
Welcome.
been putting in a whole mess of time into the freaking
Tavern.
the SMP.
Yeah. Dude, I freaking I stayed up all night doing tavern crap, and I was like, okay, it's 5 now. I go to sleep. So I proceeded to then not do that. And then I got up from my chair, got food, ate, was like, okay, time to go to sleep. So I proceeded to not do that. I joined the out of character VC, and I just started talking to Tired and Chain, and I didn't go to sleep. In fact, I blacked out and woke up with my head face first in the desk. I was like, "Oh, it's 2 p.m. now. I see."
You need to take better care of yourself.
I take about as much care of myself as I deserve. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's genuinely just me. I have great amounts of I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. I don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I need stimulus. Anyways, how's your day been, Atris?
Slow.
Slow?
Yeah.
Feel that. Days are weird. Time is weird, right?
Yes, it is.
I've noticed this for me, but like my entire life seems to gravitate around 2 things a lot of the time, like 2 very specific concepts, and it's just time and the multiverse. Also, Lights Alive, the Tavern SP is heating up and it's crazy. I mean, yeah, Tavern's getting wild recently. Good wild, not like Apollo dropped a funny clipboard and now lore is being broken again. But still, it's getting wild. Getting interesting. Apollo's utterly screwed himself. And that's pretty funny. He's now a wanted, person. You know what? On the topic of the tavern, I haven't really been streaming it much. And I want to talk about that for a minute. Because I feel like I probably should. And Atris, you're here, so I should probably explain why I don't stream much of the tavern. So, when I started streaming the tavern, I was stupid small, right? Like, I'm not, I kind of, like, stunted once I started doing tavern. But not because I was doing tavern, because I was just, suddenly Twitch was like, ah yes, now's your time. So after that, I'm doing all these things, I'm doing, tavern, I'm doing my solo world, and that kind of jazz. But, once I come back to the tavern, like, we went on hiatus a bit. Like, I personally went on hiatus because there was just, like, nothing for me to do, really. I didn't have any projects I wanted to work on. So I was like, well, guess I'm not going to do anything right now. And I went to go hibernate in my solo world while I tried to fix my sleep schedule. And once I came back to the tavern, I noticed something. I don't get any viewers while doing tavern.
Yeah.
So I can do any other game, and I'll get fine viewers. I'll get like 6 to 10 people there. On a great day. Maybe 5 on, an okay day. But every time I've seemed to do the tavern, I just get like 2 people there. And it makes me really sad. Because, I try and put a lot of effort into Sora lore. I'm trying my best. What's the point of doing it if no one's there to watch it?
Precisely.
So, that's why I opted to take the J-Schlatt route on the Epic SMP, where I don't stream, but I appear in other people's streams enough so that, you know, you can still get the lore. Because there are people, Tired is really popular on the Tavern. I know that. They constantly get like 5 viewers almost every time I see them. It's so cool. They're so good. I love them. And when you stream, you do like these really long-winded streams, and they're so good to watch for just background noise. And it's so good. But when I stream, I'd only do lore. So, because I don't like doing, you know, busy work on stream, because I find I can't focus. That's why I only do lore. So if the only reason I'm doing it is for lore, and no one's there to watch the lore, what's the point in streaming it to begin with? So I'll do it on other people's streams, where there are people. Because if I'm not streaming, I can focus. I'm not that good. You're amazing. You're absolutely awesome. Your streams are fantastic.
I mean, I sort of found myself in the same issue, where I would be streaming the Tavern, and then like 1 or 2 people would show up, and then after a while nobody would show up because they just watched it later. So I've just taken to recording when I'm not online and
posting it to YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to go about it, because that's what I was thinking about doing for a while now, too. Just making... I could end up doing something interesting where I make cryptic videos to hint to Sora lore and Tavern, but not really do, like, you know, episodes or anything, because I just can't. It doesn't get views at all. And as much as that pains me to say, because I want to do Tavern stuff live. I love doing Tavern stuff. I'd love to do it live. Just... I don't see a point in doing it if there's no one there to watch.
Yeah, well,
there's
yes and no. It's a living record.
Yeah.
Like, let's put it like this.
That's why if I do lore, I do it on other people's stream, because I know they save them. That's why I used to do a ton of lore on your streams, because you were cool and you saved your full VODs to YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that we lost the deal scene, though. I'm really pissed that Boomy didn't save the deal scene. With me and Apollo freaking... me and Apollo with me just auctioning off his door. That was my greatest move ever, and I didn't catch it on my own stream. And I'm so pissed. Oh, Wooden Spike, I'm so glad.
We can always recreate it. With some scripts and stuff, because I have a really good memory for stuff like that. As who said what?
Who are you asking me to guide the raid to, Apollo? I want you to DM them to me. I'm gonna silly slap you across the face, because I don't feel like that's a username. I feel like you just redeemed it and typed things in. Oh yeah, big alerts. Oh, I have no idea what that means. Okay. So I've got an announcement to make. A really big announcement.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, okay. It's been missing from my entire stream, all of my streams, for a long while now. But I finally brought it back.
Okay.
I have water again.
Oh my gosh. It took you this long to get water.
I got some ice and some tap water. The hydration command actually has a purpose now. I have drinking drinking a whole half of this glass already, just because of all the previous hydration redeems.
You had a board of directors to answer to.
Huh?
I said you had a board of directors to answer to.
No. No, I just had a lot of redeems that built up. I either needed to refund or grab some goddamn water and deal with it. It's really good though. It's better than I thought it would be. I had this apple juice this morning.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I need something to drink. I don't want water right now. I want to save that for the stream. So I looked in the pantry, because I know we have some drinks, like some unopened, things like apple juice or other stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking in there, I see, there's some yellow liquid right there. There's some yellowish orange tinted liquid. That's apple juice. I grab it, I look at it.
It's not apple juice.
I looked at it. It's apple juice. It is. I'm like, okay. I pour a little bit of it, and I was like, you know what? I probably should make sure my taste buds aren't having a stroke today. So I pour a little bit and I take a sip. I kid you not, is the most foul thing in the universe. I think it was like artificial sugar apple juice.
Oh, wait, artificial sugar?
So,
That's
no,
cancerous.
no, it wasn't. I don't think it's artificial sugar. It was like less sugar than they're supposed to be, and it tasted like ass. And I was like, okay, let me get some Capri Sun. I grabbed Capri Sun. Zero sugar Kool-Aid jammers. It's not Capri Sun. I've been fooled.
That tastes disgusting.
Why would there be piss in the closet? Of course it's apple juice. Exactly. Why is there a bottle of like? Okay, I'm assuming you're guessing it was like olive oil or something instead. Or
that would have been funny.
It wouldn't have surprised me. I probably would have drinking it still. I was in like I just woke up head on desk level, like mentally gone. So I could have done it. But now, speaking of like apple like juice, have you ever had apple cider? Ever?
Like the sparkling kind?
Yeah, sparkling apple cider.
Martinelli's sparkling cider. Yes, I indeed have.
Oh, it's so good, dude. I need another bottle of it. My family had like 2 bottles of it at one point, and I was like, I don't have anything else to drink. I'll try this. And I've been in love ever since, and they don't buy it. They don't buy it anymore. I'm like, bruh.
Well, yeah, it's
please."
expensive.
I know. It's been 3 to 4 years since I've had it, and I'm very sad about it. And now I am adept in wearing the armor I just made. Not watching that bit. The actual hell, they just drank oil. Bro, you just ate oil. Stop.
Drinks oil, shit's the best they've ever had in the last 5 years.
Drinks oil, goes out in rain, float. You know how Titan flies in Megamind? How they just kind of point their body in the direction they want to go? Because they don't know how to fly at the start? It's just that. That's what drinking oil and going into rain is like.
No, in Megamind, instead of flying, instead of pointing their body, it looks like they're driving a car.
Yeah.
That's precisely what it looked like. They were pointing their feet.
Until the end, where they like finally learned how to fly. That was pretty funny. We still need to watch Megamind.
That's Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
Titan, no.
They don't.
Sora is oil. No.
No, Sora is pain.
Because Sora is a renewable energy source. It can't be oil. Sora's just a sad ball of goop at this point. Sora's goop. I'm trying to... Okay, so I'm with Not. I want to talk about Not a little bit. I'm not gonna, give, bunch of spoilers for Not. Here's all the lore to Not here. Goop
It's your
generator.
secondary character.
Yeah, it's my secondary character currently that I'm playing for the whole thing because I'm bored. I don't want to just do Sora lore. I want to try and expand my horizons to different characters. How long? So I can sit on the spike and just AFK because the armor blocks more damage than the spike. I'd give it 2 days. How long has Amori been on the server for?
Since the beginning, I believe.
I mean, what's their playtime? Because whatever their playtime is, half of that should be how long you're standing on the spike for.
I actually don't know what their playtime is.
It's probably they've AFK'd for days on the server, so probably gonna be there for a while. But not. The way I do not is really weird for me. All right, because I have to use the tell raw command to make them talk, so that it doesn't give a name or anything, and it's just text. And because of that, I have to type in a command on my own, which sucks balls, because if I mess up, well, here's the entire thing of what I just said without the cool coloring, and it's kind of obvious what's happening here, and all your immersion is gone. Sorry. But that's actually been fixed now that I have the console. And, you know, I got off my lazy ass and logged into it. This is not as Xena's new imaginary friend. Yeah. I swear to God, H's, we need to speak. Just thinking about it real quick, because I thought about this for a second. We need to really make the background for Lost Topic at some point. Like, you know,
do.
like actually make a room for this place, because currently we're literally like we're doing I like to think of it as like startup stream, like startup podcast. We're just doing it in my house with my setup. And we finally like gather enough money to make, you know, our own setup area in like a back room, like a studio area.
I mean, the original idea, if you recall, was just like, yes, a different location, because it's the tour of the multiverse, you know?
Yeah. I miss that idea. The Lost Topic kind of devolved from what it was supposed to be, I think.
Yeah,
because
it stopped being...
It evolved. It evolved. It made a progression until it was something we were both comfortable with. Until
it was more realistic, you mean?
Yeah. Because originally Lost Topic was... What was it? It was something topic. It was no topic.
Off topic? Wrong topic?
Off topic, or wrong topic. Now we just talk, yeah. But, you know, since it made that evolution, the multiverse part, I think, got lost in there as well.
Your guide to the multiverse.
Yeah. Then again, it would be pretty hard keeping up characters constantly in these.
Yeah.
Because we talk about so much, like, how would our characters know these things sometimes?
And Atris is so dry.
Yeah. So there's some colorful, chaotic, neutral stuff, but meh.
I mean, Atris can be chaotic neutral if they're fighting. But most of the time they're, you know, reserved and respectful and, you know.
Well, I mean, if you turned on some alcoholic inhibitors in your mind, maybe we'd have some more fun, but no. Nonetheless, I had this idea recently for what like the background should like what the stream setup would be. Where does Xena fall? I don't know. Lawful evil? I don't know. Perhaps. But I had this idea where the background is like, you know, it's this conference room looking ass, you know? But you know, like how every single, like, podcast setup has, like, you know, the neon lights. We just put up a single bar, like a single neon bar, and just have a sign pointing it to it saying, "We are a podcast, believe us." We are official, we have the neon bar.
Oh, gosh.
We really should start trying to up our production quality.
Yeah.
Then again, it's kind of hard to, since everything's homemade here. I want to keep that aspect.
Imagine doing channel. Most of this in VR chat.
I mean, that'd be interesting. The problem is just... I mean, unless if I use the VR, which I probably won't, because meh. But the general problem with that is the camera and everything. For me,
they have the VR camera.
Yeah, that and also internet connection, because if the stream goes off, which my internet is notorious for just going, then I get kicked from the game and I have to relog, and that could put a real dampen on the whole thing. Rather than just tuning back into Discord.
Right.
I have like this mental checklist of things I need to do at this point for the podcast. One being background, like that's the number one thing currently. Second is an avatar for you, so that you can actually bounce around and do things and talk. And be Atris Hayport finally, and not be 3 still images, and one of them being so chaotic they take up nano spaces of the screen. And finally being, yes, I need to do things. Why am I getting a lot of DMs? My god.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no, I've been at everyone. No. I want to talk about something that happened on the last stream. That was pretty interesting. So there, the 6-hour Stranded Deep stream I was doing last night. It was that stream also. Just gotta say that stream was amazing. Like that, I think that's one of my best streams yet, and I'm so happy with it. I did not expect it to go over that well with people. Jim, rest in peace. He will be missed.
Who's
Bolt.
Jim?
The large grouper fish that was in my house.
I see.
I threw a spike at them and they floated to the top of the water like a buoy. So I was like, well, you're mine now. And then I had to eat them for sustenance. And then there was Jerry, the great white shark I managed to murder on accident, not realizing it was a great white shark until later while I was fighting it. I've spotted quite a bit of things.
That's the odd thing, like in streaming especially, you never know what's gonna be big.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not that it was big, it was probably just because I was doing it for 6 hours. That what made it big. And it's just like the views are the accumulation of just people clicking on it randomly. And then
also you named it weirdly. You made it clickbait.
Branded sheep.
Yeah, you got all those people who get a sexual satisfaction from branding videos.
Anyways, God, why'd you have to put that in my head? Now it's not gonna leave.
You said you were chaotic. No.
I said I was chaotic neutral.
I'm just chaotic. No knowing where I'm going.
You're not neutral, you're not evil, you're not good, you're just chaotic. Atris, you gremlin. Anyways.
Chaos!
Anyways, so the stream went over really well. There's 70 views on it, like the day after, which is stupid surprising seeing as, damn, I thought no one was watching.
And really nice.
Yeah. That and also just the amount of content that was made from that stream, the amount of absolutely hilarious things that happened during that stream was absolutely amazing. We've got the 4 scientifically recognized elements meme. We've got freaking what is it? The pine sapling stupid meme that I asked Ben to make. It's so good. All the clips as well from it. There's just so many good ass moments there. I have not glowed after streaming so much like that since I think the first Guild Wars stream that I did. I'd like to do.
That's why I kept saying you got to keep with it. You never know what's gonna be good.
You mentioned wanting to post something on Twitter. Was it boat thing? Do you want those full resolution? I have those at full resolution, and I'm going to post them to Twitter. With credit, of course, because honestly, you deserve it for that. The chair, the fish. As well as some of the art that was made from it. Like, Stranded Deep might end up just being a series I do for fun now, because that was actually fun. Like, game is not as good as I remember it to be. Right? It's not as good as beta. Or as its beta. But it's still fun.
Oh, yeah, because
especially
they had
for
to
streaming.
rebalance everything, didn't they?
They removed one of the coolest features of it, and it was the procedural generation islands for me. A cool ass, randomly generating islands that just made everything super weird and interesting to just explore.
Yeah.
It's so good. The part okay, what I said this on stream and I'll say it again. If the people, the studio who made Stranded Deep literally just put the beta functionality, like, just the beta islands with the
Endless
new
mode.
Just endless. If you literally just put the procedural generation back, you'd have 10 out of 10. I'd love it again. I'd praise you for days. I don't care if the game looks like ass or something, or, something like that. You've got great boats stuff, because that was one of my main issues with the original version, was the raft just being ass. That, and the fact, you can't see the water at all. You cannot see it under any circumstance, which kind of made everything kind of painful. So, you fix those 2 bits, which they did. Boom, you fixed it for me, and now I love the game. But then you removed the coolest part about it, which was the procedural generation that made you get lost. And made you lose your house. And you realize that you'd have to start all over again. That whole, that Bermuda Triangle feeling starts setting in, right? Unless you use, like, one of the online IO maps, and then you'd be like, bruh. Also, the realization that Xena is a moth. Yes, Tired and Xena found out that Xena is a moth, basically.
Interesting.
Because they are attracted to lamp.
They're attracted to lamp?
Lamp. I am aware... I already have the PNG dragon. I have both of them.
Man.
I saved them.
Those lamp sexuals getting a whole new kind of burning feeling.
I already have them. Don't worry about it.
And nobody heard me. Okay.
Sorry, I'm Dragon Trainer's posting 3 whole links into the chat, and I'm like, bro, I already have all of these. I already stole them.
3 whole links.
3 whole links. Atris, can you not lamp sexuals? Just registered in my brain, had to reduce it to a post if you want. It's fine, I already have the images. I already saved them to my PC at full resolution. Xena worships the light, despite it killing her. I'm still really amused by the fact that we are on Lost Topic 7.
Yeah.
Like, we've come a lot. We've come far now. We've 7 weeks in a row. I've gotten to the point where I don't want to miss a single Lost Topic, like, ever. Like, it's the one thing.
And yet you forget about it every fucking week.
Yeah, I know, because I don't remember what day it is. I don't keep track. Honestly, until the moment I looked at 3 a.m. last night, I was like, I'm gonna do Lost Topic today. Act up and I will use that blood bond. I'm too busy exploring. Paula, your ass is about to get whooped. There's no amount of Tinker's armor you can make to stop that from happening. Because guess what? Even Boomy got hurt from me. The only reason...
When you have a weapon that can bypass all armor, yes, a weapon to bypass Metal Gear.
A weapon to smack Metal Gear's ass.
You have smacked the Metal Gear booty hole. Alright.
So.
Yes.
What was it? I wanna talk about something. I had a topic I wanted to talk about. Let's see here. Where was it? God damn it! I don't think I found it. Alright, I could just talk about this. Have you seen the crypto scam Squid Game thing that went on?
The what?
Link build a body over here. Screw off. So there was a crypto scam recently. The cryptocurrency was called Squid Game, and I think you can assume what it was about. Alive that bit with Apollo, cutting off his own hand to remove the blood bond rune, and Zeta just laughed. Yeah. So there was this whole crypto scam thing about Squid Game because there was crypto that was made for Squid Game. Not by the people who made Squid Game, of course.
Of course.
But basically, I can't remember what it was. It was like you use NFTs to like continue going through the games.
Oh no, not NFTs.
Yeah.
I thought those things were dead.
No, they're still alive, apparently.
They're literally the stupidest Bitcoin you could ever have.
Let me
crypto.
sell you this image so that you have the ownership of it. But I don't have the rights to sell you said image, so haha. That's what I refuse to do any more research on NFTs purely because of that knowledge, and it's just like, bruh. I'm not getting into it because the more attention it's given, the more it's found. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it's still going, I don't see why you can't do more about it.
It's still going, it's just... I take the route of if no one else... You know how most people will take the route of... If no one else is going to do it, what's the point of me doing it? I don't care about that. I'm still going to do what I do. You know what I mean?
Okay, but as stupid as like Bitcoin is and NFTs, Bitcoin got really big. NFTs are getting even bigger because stupid people are just like, "Ooh, look, it's the next Bitcoin." So I don't see why you can't take advantage of that.
Yeah. But I see no point in it. Just personally. I don't see much of a point in doing it. That's just my whole thing on it. I'm not exactly too into NFTs, and I don't really care to research into it myself.
Alright.
Just because of personal opinion, I just don't see a point in it for me. I don't got the money to spend on anything anyways. Nonetheless, I should probably end up hiding this Twitch payout thing because it's wrong. That or just making it higher up on the thing, because I find it funny that the main thing they trade is in monkey JPEGs. I forgot
Seriously?
about that. The main thing, one of the main NFTs is in monkey JPEG. Oh, it's so good. Hold on, I'm gonna change one of these bit goals. Jay Schlatt and his monkey balls. God. I'm gonna try and end the goal real quick. Hold up, we're gonna do a thing. My sample goal time, boys. My sample goal. Cause I gotta
Somebody
manually
creates
update
an
it.
NFT of an NTR.
Oh no.
Chaos.
No! Sorry, I manually adjusted the payout thing because I used a bit thing. So whenever the stream ends, I'm gonna have to start manually adjusting it if I get like large amounts of things, like subs or
Just
anything.
how bad is it? Has it just been me going, uh-huh?
No.
Uh-huh?
Probably.
Sora, this is why I freaking, message you
accidentally-
early so that you can freaking check your audio.
No, I wasn't. No. Okay, it just happened. It just happened. I
Okay.
think I accidentally slapped. My. What was it? My. Freaking. Didn't even hear you, Atris. I think I accidentally slapped my my plus key, which is my mute button.
Wait, they haven't been hearing me either?
Don't know.
Ah.
Yeah, well, screwing with the counter. Okay, just while I was screwing with the counter. Okay, that's fine. If it was just with the counter, that's absolutely fine. That doesn't matter too much. There was nothing there. I was just laughing about monkey JPEG trading.
Monkey JPEG doing your mom.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom. So. Thinking about it for a second now. I have a topic. My voice.
Yes?
I have a topic. Oh no.
No, I was thinking of a different an NTF thing. Anyways, yes, or NFT, whatever.
So, I have a topic. My
Yes.
voice.
Mm-hmm.
My voice is a very horrible thing for me. Because it kind of...
A sore topic.
It's a Sora topic.
Oof.
Anyways, it's a bit... It hinders me a little bit with what I, how I identify and stuff. But I can't exactly change it because it's too deep to be lifted at all. Like I'm trying to do, voice, like pitch heightening and weight lifting of my voice. So that it doesn't sound as deep and grovelly as I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really work because it's just too deep to begin with. And it ends up sounding very forced. And I knew that for the longest time. And I think I came to this realization that I just have to accept that. It's gonna suck, my voice. But I just have to accept that it's like that. And
You have to accept it until the singularity, where machine and humans can...
until a point where I can actually change it. You know what I mean? Because there are probably ways I could end up, lifting my voice and making it sound a lot lighter than it is currently. But until that point, I just have to learn to accept that this is how it is. And just accept that I can do really dumb-ass things with my current voice. Because it may hinder me and how I identify. But it's still got its own perks. Really good for, dumbass voice acting. That, and also just... it's a great intimidation tactic. At least for lore.
Yeah.
And I guess I gotta accept that, I can't change it. It's not something I can currently change yet. Until I learn until I learn the secret, throat punch maneuver where I can just destroy my Adam's apple and fix everything.
There is surgery for that, but it's expensive.
Yeah. I need to learn the secret the secret punch, the secret Street Fighter combo that removes my Adam's apple. Yes.
The
Konami
Jesse
code.
Briggs maneuver.
Yeah,
Kombat.
If I just, feel all downtrodden about it, it's never gonna get better. You know what I mean? I'll always be sad about it if I just focus on it constantly, so I just learn to accept, yeah, this is my voice. It's dumb. It's weird. I love it. For now.
Create an NFT of your voice before you get it changed. Most precious commodity on the internet.
Yeah, I punched the crap out of my shoulder to fix dislocations. You see, we were having last night, speaking of fixing things, last night, Atris, we were me, Tired, and Chain, I believe. It was Chain or Keon. I'm drawing a blank on which one it was. It could have been both. Sorry, not Chain or Keon.
Yeah,
Chain or
Keon
Pixel. Chain or Pixel, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Where we were just browsing through, like, Twitter memes, specifically memes that will make you question reality. Chain plays Keon, I know, I just made that connection in my brain. And
you corrected me about this last week.
I know, I just have trouble with names. I know who I was talking about, it's just I have trouble with names, that's it.
Same here.
I know who I'm talking about, it's just I don't know their name because I have problems with that. Listen, Xena, exactly like that. I focus so hard in trying to get people's names right in lore that at this point, it's either I call you your in-lore name or I call you your streamer name or your username. Yeah, and yeah, it was Chain and I. Okay, we were browsing through Twitter and we were just seeing all these really horrible memes, these absolutely garbage memes, and we were just posting crap into like the memes channel. It was so good. I laughed harder last night than I think I have in a while. Do you remember the meme I sent a while back to you of the hold on, I can find it so I can read this out to you.
Please do, because I'm confused.
No, don't worry, I'm gonna read it out to you because you deserve to hear the stream chat deserves to hear this said with no context. Where did I put it? Come on. Where the hell is it? I know it's here somewhere. I'm trying my best. Okay, here we go. When the sentient Dr. Pepper can tries to cast its dancing magic on me, but I am faster. I have studied its movements in brackets. And it's just
fuck? What's the image?
There's no image, it's a video. There was a bunch of like Twitter. Oh, I need to harass you with memes. I forgot about this.
Oh joy.
I have a bunch of videos that I was supposed to send to you. And all of them were just captioned Atris no. I believe. All of these we just captioned while on, on it or on in call, just Atris no. And it's just
the bread. No. It's so much wasted bread.
Stop, Atris. Stop doing it. It's so sad.
So much wasted bread.
Stream will never be able to see these images. And it's so depressed, or see these videos because I cannot link them or show them on stream because stream will die.
Who has been dumping that much bread?
Atris has. This is like the 5 hours after Atris learned that they changed the recipe.
For bread.
What was this one? I don't remember what this one was.
Are they?
Oh, this. Okay, I had. we captioned this one. Okay, so there was a companion video to it, and we captioned it Atris, freaking Atris Engineering versus Sora Engineering. I need to find the companion video to this because it's golden. It's actual gold. It's so good. It is so freaking good. I loved them so much. Hold on. It's videos for videos. Video memes. Where did I put the funny? Chat, can you find the funny? No. Look harder. Well, I appear to have lost it, but it was I think I've sent it to you. It was the Boris video.
You've never sent me that.
Oh no. Well, now I have to, because it's a legal requirement by the law that I do this. Oh my god, this is it. This was it was captioned Sora or Atris Engineering versus Sora Engineering. It was golden. Also, I am out of water now, so no more hydration requests. Sorry, Chief. Out of water. Water gone. Water cringe.
So, what? How is this Atris Engineering versus Sora Engineering?
Vending machine lore, so intricate, so well placed.
Oh,
Or
I
blow
see.
it the hell up.
Versus.
Honestly, that's the same approach I take to what's it called, Hard Space Shipbreaker, which I'm still enjoying the hell out of.
I'm glad.
It's so good. It gives me a similar vibe to RimWorld, honestly. Like in RimWorld, you're omnipotent colony manager, whereas I feel like in Hard Space, you're one of the pawns.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love it to bits. I wanted to do RimWorld on stream for a while now.
I mean, it's pretty popular, especially if you're, a big streamer.
Well, damn. I guess I can't do it then. Nah, it's... I want to do RimWorld. The problem is just I have utterly shagged my game to hell and back. My game is dead, basically.
You need a clean install.
I do, but I won't do that because I have too many mods I have installed over the years, and some of them are so niche that I will probably never be able to find them again.
But you can create playlists. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do. I still need to sort the pack on the regular basis. I swear, I say mean words. It's just I can't because I have family around and they don't like mean words, and they're gonna freaking slam my face into my desk and throw a pencil into my earlobe if I do.
Hey, free gauging.
Free gauging? Back to what I was saying. I want to do a RimWorld stream. Like I said, it's just the loading time for it is way too much. That, and also I have... It's not that I've broken my game. My game's fine. It just actually takes...
You bloated it.
I used Startup Timer. And unironically, it takes exactly 10 minutes for my game to start.
So you do what I do and play a different game while you're waiting for stuff to load.
That is if it didn't lag my other games. Like, we're talking it's installing chunky ones, or it's loading up chunky ones. I've tried multiple times to, narrow it down to like half the list. Doesn't matter, it's still 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Which sucks, because I want to play it more, but it's just, I literally can't at this point. And I think I know what mods are causing it. It's like the animal mods, It's specifically probably mods that add more images to the game. So like retextures or, new item decals and stuff. Rather than functionality. Because the PNGs are a lot bigger and cause a lot more space and need to be loaded more. More than, say, a couple of lines of code. Or, yes, 20% speed because I installed Funny Leg. I had this story thing in RimWorld, like this recurring story that I did.
Uh-huh.
And it was an interesting one for me because originally it was just some dumbass like thought that I had. I had this pawn in one of my the first game I had ever actually got. I had 230 hours, and during the game I was doing at the time, like the run I was doing, I had for the first time built the spaceship and was going to leave the planet. But before I did that, I had a pawn. They were wearing modded armor called Close Combat Armor from a mod called Rimsenal. This armor put a shield around them, like a bubble shield, basically. I gave them, one of those big ass swords, like two-handed swords that are like twice the size of a human body.
Yeah, an executioner's sword.
Pretty much, yeah. And I was like, okay, kill things. And we're talking, this person had 20 in their melee skill. We're talking legendary axe wielder kind of person. Constant decapitation kind of levels bad for people on the receiving end.
Okay.
I sent them into a group of raiders that had guns, explosives, and, other blunt weapons and knives and stuff. They came out with only a scratch. Only a scratch, and it was because of the grenade.
'Tis but a scratch.
Tis
Come off.
Tis but a scratch. Now let me take your arms. I ended up at that point realizing perhaps I should put bionics on them as well. And so I did. I proceeded to send them out into another group of unhappy customers approaching my home. This time with 3 times the amount of people. We're talking like, Sora, check the memes chat. I need input on a thing. Sure thing. This time I decided to use a certain thing. Or sorry, no. The amount of people there. There were, I want to say, at least 10-ish people with just automatic assault rifles. 1 person with a Doomsday rocket launcher, which is like a base-ending kind of weapon. Like, this is not good levels of bad. A person with bionics themselves and some swords. Modded swords, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all filled to the brim with flak armor. That funny stuff that just prevents you from hurting people bad. A person went in and they got 2 scratches and left. I created One Punch Man.
One cut.
I like it. You get a 10 out of 10 from me, Xena. Tired, sorry, God. I'm just gonna have a stroke before I get it right now.
I feel like Tired Arts is their company, Xena is their moniker. So you're gonna laugh, but do you know what I'm eating right now?
What?
Bread.
Just making sure it's accurate. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Back it up. You're eating what now?
I'm eating bread. I'm eating sourdough bread. A sourdough round of bread.
I'm not gonna laugh.
Delicious.
I'm gonna mock
Why?
you.
Why?
No, I go by tired in my social circles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. He's lost it. He's lost it. He's gone. It's gone.
What are you talking about? I'm just having bread. It's delicious.
They changed the recipe to bread, Atris. They did it again. I've got my hand on the user volume button. Don't make me. I've turned them down to 20%. Alright, I'm gonna turn them back up. Okay.
It was just like deep breath. Eh.
The moment I heard you take that deep breath, I was like, okay, bye-bye. Bread consumption rate increased 50% or 500%.
Yep.
Bread intake complete. Healthy. Please commit better intake quality.
Ah, yes. Time to blend my bread.
What else is the reason for having bread other than to blend it? Please tell me. Oh my god. I feel like this past hour I've talked about more stuff in the past hour than I have in any previous stream.
Yeah?
Yeah. No liquid bread. New variant unlocked. Atris has created a new strain of bread. Wait, never mind, that's just pie.
No, you don't understand. I was playing Plague Inc. on the
New strain unlocked. No! Liquid bread is just beer.
The Area 51 computer.
No.
I created a strain called bread.
No, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Bread has killed everyone on Earth. I was the one who changed how bread works.
You can't do that. That's cringe. Put it back, please.
You said that to the most based person here.
No, you're not. You're cringe. You're cringe.
Uh-huh. Only a cringe person would say that. So anyways, I started spreading bread.
Atris, put it back.
Government mandated aprons.
I don't understand a word of what y'all are saying now. Yeah, it tends to happen.
I created a new strain of a no disease called bread. The government has mandated aprons.
They've also mandated everyone wear maid outfits. Via some idiots. No one knows who did it. But there's suspicion that some goop monster was responsible, as seen here in this image.
Oh, yes.
Points at a crackhead Sora in like looking back to a camera while looking at this dark, like in a Sora in a dark room, like in a chair, like looking back at the person like from outside of their room, like holding a camera with just all these like screens around them. Like, huh? What are you looking at? you know what you know, like the Coombe Cave kind of dweller person.
Yes.
I still love that in the SMP lore, Sora canonically named their wizard cave, their dumbass wizard cave where they put all their random ass spells and stuff, to just the Coombe Cave. I am just so happy that I did that. Hatred.
Yes.
Love.
What?
No. Anyways. nice. Oh, gift a sub 20% off. Oh my god, that's so cool. Vehement hatred. What? Of what? The Coombe Cave? You're just jealous of the Coombe Cave. It's just so cool. You're just jealous. You're just jealous that you don't have your own Coombe Cave. Gift a sub.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of the Super Best Friends, what the fuck is a Coombe Cave?
It's a Coombe Cave. Don't know what a Coombe Cave is? I'll tell you what a Coombe Cave is, and you're gonna wish you didn't know.
Whole new meaning to Kumbaya.
I'm stealing a Lich Tower for a dark magic lair. Yeah, but do you have a Coombe Cave? Didn't think so. Also, who are you? I don't want a damn hole in the ground. Question: Who are you having move that for you? My point stands vehemently now. Who are you have moving that for you? So you should probably compliment the Coombe Cave before you do that. Compliment.
Yeah,
it
you
if
don't want us to cut it in half?
You're only gonna get half. I'm moving myself. But you can't live in the Twilight. Can you? Because it causes like server issues.
It basically it's basically a data leakage.
Yeah, so
Constantly.
So you probably shouldn't live there unless you want to kill the server. I'm gonna have so many evil magic traps. You just have to move it to the overworld somehow. So like, my chief, my gamer, you need our help. So compliment the Coombe Cave or else.
Yeah, you help us, we help you.
You help me by making me feel better about the Coombe Cave, and then we help you move your house.
And because we're not under your blood bond,
You're literally trying to bark. You're the only two people that can move your thing you don't have under your fingertips because you physically can't put them under your fingertip. Fine, the cave isn't that cringe. Sorry, that doesn't sound like a compliment to me.
It's close enough.
I mean, it is, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like, something like, the Coombe Cave is great in bold text. Yeah, it should be what's actually there. Me and Atris were talking about it. You literally can't carve the rune into Sora. Because it just goes right back to where it was before. The rune does not stay at all. It just reforms back where there should be.
If that is that you were required to complete the rune, I don't know if that's actually a thing that you'd have to do.
You can't put... We've already established that Sora literally eats arcane stuff. Good place for practice far away from everyone else. We've already established that Sora can eat arcane things at this point. And also the fact that their skin literally just molds back into what it's supposed to be. So like, say they lose their hand. They just regrow it back. They're like a lizard. Except with extra steps. So you can't, you can't carve...
I think the symbol is more, symbolic.
Nonetheless, Sora would just eat the blood rune.
That
or the blood bond rune.
Do anything, because it's bonded to your soul. Soul magic is annoying.
Soul magic is cringe. Very, very cringe.
I still laugh my ass off whenever somebody's just like, yeah,
it's just almost got
soul burn on you, and I'm like, huh.
I use soul burn.
The problem is canonically it wouldn't do anything.
Atris almost got a rune, but Apollo screwed it all up.
Well, no, I know precisely what the rune does, and canonically it wouldn't have worked.
Canonically, you can't do jack diddly about it. Neither of us can be affected by it. Besides me, and I'm... I don't know, it's shakier for Sora. About to screw up more. Why though, Apollo? Why would you do this? I appreciate it because it just means your head goes on a spike quicker. But nonetheless, why? Knife literally scratched the synthetic skin. This is to you, Atris. I had your wrist in my
Yes?
hand. The knife literally scratched the synthetic skin.
And?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to, like, wrap my head around. It's like, you can't put the rune in their hand. Like, you can't etch anything on there because it just goes back or just disintegrates because the skin doesn't stay there anymore.
It doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't repair.
Yeah. Well, sorry, it would just slowly start to disintegrate because you're losing your skin anyways. Like, yeah, it's your biological stuff's not being biological anymore.
Again, it's more of a rune carved into the soul. The rune on your body is more symbolic.
What soul? That's my question.
Precisely. I don't have one. Being like both a ginger and a robot, it doesn't.
Shut! God damn it.
You boo me, but you know that I'm right.
Friend, nay, my plans are far beyond your understanding. That's some cringy, like, Tumblr threats that I see there. I'm not taking those seriously. In fact, I'm just gonna put you in the spatial cube whenever I'm bored.
You boo me, but deep down, you know I'm right.
Not you, Sora. You want me dead, but I'm chill with you. It's this containment I have beef with. Bro, you were put on probation. You were almost fine. You were gonna be fine, and then you ripped off your ankle bracelet and decided, yeah, I like World War III instead. Contain. Yeah. Contaminant. Oh, contaminant, not containment. Sorry.
Oh, am I a contaminant now? Am I?
Dyslexic bitch. Sorry, can I go look back at the first comic that the Tired made, please? Sorry, can I go look at that for a minute? Shut up. I could use some cokes right now. Desperately. My family has like a bunch of boxes of cokes and then they drank it all. Like, bruh. Can I have one? They're like, no, we only have 4 left. It's like, okay, can I please have one of them? Because I didn't get many. They're like, no. Like, well, I didn't get any at all. Like, who drank them all? It's like, it was you. And then it was the kids, and I'm like looking over at their stuff. They've got like 60 cans on it, like all over the place. I'm just, bruh. Sent it to you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tired. I appreciate this gift that I can put on stream as proof of things.
To be fair, Westgate has become a prison state.
Well, actually, no. Because Coco's in charge. And they're changing things, like a lot of things. Like we talked about it. Apparently they want to make, like, almost immediately make an alliance with Revelia.
Ah.
And then literally, like, destroy all of Apollo's laws and rules and just replace them.
I mean, okay. Westgate was one of those things where it was
Westgate
like,
is
hey
just
mate, can I copy
Australia,
your
but
home?
worse.
No, Westgate was just like, hey, can I copy your homework? And we're just like, okay, sure, just don't make it obvious that you copied. Like it's if you look at their rules, it's literally ours. Just yes, Magic users don't have to pay taxes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's skillist. That's like, it's racist, but against people with certain skill sets. What the hell?
Yeah.
What is this bullcrap? Moron. Nobody had
your
to pay
ability
taxes.
your ability determines your place in society, pretty much. Did you ever look at it?
Nobody had to pay taxes. I looked at one of the boards and it was just like the leadership stuff. Like, oh, there were extra laws for mages. We were looking at it because Meatball was live, and I was like, okay, let me look at their live stream. I was looking at it because they were looking at the rules board and stuff, and I was like, what's this? It's like the leadership was decided by, like, battles. Like,
magic battles.
You can go challenge anyone, like any of the 3 leaders, I believe. I could have been wrong with this.
It's determined by magic battles, which, if I'm not incorrect,
it was just gladiatorial matches. I don't think it was magical. Apollo's saying you're ritualistic combat. Apollo's saying you're brain dead.
Ritualistic combat. Somebody pulls out a wand. Somebody pulls out a gun. Fastest duel in the web.
Apollo's calling you a moron and brain dead in chat.
I see.
Because apparently nobody had to pay taxes. There were extra laws for mages.
Remember there being something about tech users that I wasn't too happy about.
Tech users, #1 rule: do not blow a hole in the universe.
Shush!
I wonder who that's for.
Shut.
I wonder who that's for.
That's meta knowledge right there. You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed. Oh. Everyone knows. It was talked about inside the tavern when it happened, like on stream.
What was?
We're gonna try and break out.
Oh,
that
joy.
kind of stuff. Because Apollo said it, because like, oh, Atrius already told me what you guys are doing.
No, I didn't.
I was like, oh, so that's a thing? Okay, I'm just gonna have to play off of this.
I didn't, though.
I'll keep you all alive, alright. And use your severed head as counsel. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Okay. Out of character, I told you that, yes, so this is the plan, right? This is what we're doing. I did not, in character, tell you precisely what we're doing. I said, oh yes, we're gonna break out. That's what I said. We are going to break out. I didn't say we're gonna blow a fucking hole in the universe using a very specific thing.
After saving me from Sora when my grave got blocked up.
I said we're working on something. I have literally never said in canon what we're doing.
Oh no, are we gonna have a moment?
I think we already are having a moment.
Fun. Oh, Xena already ripped a hole in reality. Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
The void stared back. Wonder if I can make a background. Okay, I'm trying to fix my chat box, you know, and make it better looking. Because there's an issue on stream, like where I'm just doing stuff and like the bright lights completely block the text. So like you can't see any like what anyone in the chat is saying on the stream. So I want to add like an outline, right? Because yeah, that should be possible. No. Just no. It says no. Screw you. You're not gonna do that. That's kind of cringe, actually. Let's see. Let's try some things. Old school. Let's see here. Anyways, Tavern is some big mess fun. Just in general. Tavern can be a mess. But Tavern can be a mess sometimes.
Sometimes?
So, would you like me to just flat out say, ah yes, all the time, Tavern is a wreck?
It pretty much is. I mean, to be fair, like we know who we want to re-invite. We know who we don't. So I suppose it served its purpose.
Hey chat, spam real quick for me so we can see the new colors. Tell me if they look good. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for inviting me. Once again, the domino effect of my life coming back in. That looks terrible. I'm gonna make it brighter.
Would you mind doing what I usually do and like say the name of the person posting? Because I can't see the chat, so.
Tired.
Oh, okay. I figured you'd like it.
Spam. Give me some spam. Spam! Spam. Yeah. Atris, I didn't tell you about this, I don't think. Spamton.
Oh?
Spamton dead.
Oh, I heard.
I'm so pissed. Because VoiceMod updated one day and it's just stopped working properly. Because if I switch through my voices more than like 3 times, it's like, ah yeah, well, turns out we're going to load for 6 years, turn off the voice effects, and then not load the voice, and then have to go into Task Manager and close it down.
I told you to go check, to go take a screen cap of how you did it.
No, the voices are fine, it's just VoiceMod itself is broken.
Oh.
Like, the update broke it. Like, simple as that. I can still fix the voices and save them right now. It's just the dumbasses who update the thing broke it, and now I have to figure out how to fix it. Or wait for an update to fix it. Until then, Spamton is never to be used again because it just straight up doesn't work. So,
Joy.
Bye-bye, Spamton. It's been so nice seeing you. My greatest creation is gone forever.
At least until they fix their shit.
Yeah. I paid $30 for that.
You still have your login information, right?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah.
Okay, then you can just uninstall it and reinstall it.
I don't feel like that would work, but
I think it would.
You can try.
Spamton doesn't have to be dead. The only thing keeping Spamton from being making Spamton dead is your laziness.
That's quite a great force right there. You're talking to the immovable object of lore and legend.
I'm
not gonna move. I won't do it now. No, I'm not doing it.
I misheard you and heard you say something about the immovable object of Vor.
Vor? No, that's Grodd.
Yeah, you're worse than Grodd. Like Grodd is an occasional like, ah yes, I shall consume something.
Spamton necromancy.
Make it a sub goal.
Spamton necromancy! We're doing it! No.
What?
No, that's tired of saying no. I don't exactly know why. Spamton necromancy sub goal time. I'm gonna lock Spamton behind the sub goal. You gotta give me your Cromer if you want to see the Spamton.
We should try and find you a good analog to voice mod.
I know what it is. It's like there's a studio thing that you can use. I just say no. Assume it's because Atris said something cursed. Ah, I see. Also, I'm.
Yes.
that.
Oh yeah, because I said the stupid 4 thing.
No. Ball. You know what? Okay, so because of Apollo sending the Nowhere King video, you know, I've been looking at it and just thinking about it, you know, looking at it, thinking about it. They look like the Lich Room Adventure Time. That's what they reminded me of.
Kind of, but not really. Like, that's a way of looking at it, but I don't see it.
Just in general, like I get a similar visual feel to it.
Right.
But I think that's just me. I think I came down off of my water high. I got like really amped up for today. And now that it's an hour and 20 in, I'm just like, bro, I'm dead now. Swear to God, it's
I feel like I had a bunch of topics for this. Hang on.
You might have. We still have to watch Party Utopia soon. Because, my God, like, I looked at a synopsis for, like, one of the first-ish episodes. Or one of the first episodes. Like, it wasn't super spoiler-filled. But it was a synopsis of the first episode, and I fell in love almost immediately. So, I'm really excited. It does look like right up both of our alleys, especially after Inside Job. So, something to quell the hunger because of the missing of Inside Job. Still can't wait for more of that to come out.
Yeah. Okay, so there was one topic that I was looking at, the reason I got back into streaming, and I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what the topic was.
You forgot?
I forgot. I remember having like this whole thing.
Gore. If you
like
remember,
I know the gist of it, but I can't remember like the important stuff.
You should think about it harder, and then if you remember, write it down.
Or maybe I'll just do it on private stream.
You could.
Because if you recall, I said that it's not a happy thing.
Yeah. Then again, not a lot of the stuff on here is happy.
True.
There are a lot of bits that have happened on the stream, or on this on this podcast that have not been very, you know,
It's Nowhere King levels of
fun.
You guys don't know what we're talking about. Somebody post Nowhere King in the chat. Have people watch that.
Yeah, no, they specifically atted me and said, "Hey, look at this." I was like, "Oh, like you know the what is it, the Ratatouille meme You know, where they're like
The thing where they look
They're-
unimpressed, and then just like they get
They-
hit by a full
they're
wall
like
of like.
da-dun, da-dun. Like they just like slowly like scrolling through it more and more. It's like, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
I told you when I was watching Centaur World, we need to watch this because there's basically Sora in it. And you were
no,
just like, yeah, but I want to watch it after we watch all the bad shows. And then we went ahead and watched the entirety of Inside Job.
And still have to finish Asobe's. And now Utopia. Listen, I will get to it. I will. As to when that is, no one knows. I did hear it is a musical though, which kind of drew me away from it a little. I'm not very into musicals.
Okay. Yes, but all of the songs are just laden with like what the fuck. Yeah.
This video. The video. Thank you, Tired. Appreciate it. You know what I've been interested to see from Tired for a while now? Like a rendition of my VTuber avatar rather than my character on the SMP. I'm really curious because I feel like my VTuber avatar and my SMP character are very different people.
Well, your VTuber avatar was the inspiration for Ghostwood.
My VTuber avatar is just me. Or okay, I have some context. There's it's a bit of a thing. At 40 followers, I was supposed to make a maid avatar. For a week.
Yes,
there
and then
was,
it stuck.
There was okay, so there's been yeah. I was like, okay, time to start making, maid week. I drew it. I was drawing. And it was 2 weeks after that, the point where I had reached 40 followers. And I had finally finished. This is now my permanent avatar. I will never change it unless I get something better. Much better. I worked way too hard on this, and I'm not giving it up. Besides, it works as just anything, really, because unless I fully zoom it out, you can't really tell that it's a maid avatar, really. And, don't mind the gun. The gun's not here. Gun's not here, I swear. Oh, let me zoom it out some more. There we go. There's my.
By the way, when are you going to work on the 8-bit stuff for
Oh, is that public? Is that public knowledge yet?
No, but I feel like, making it public knowledge will motivate you.
No, it won't. No, it won't. It'll make me not want to work on it. I don't know. Because right now I'm trying to figure out a lot of other things, and the fact that I decided, yes, it's time to try and finish the Hank project has kind of thrown me through a loop.
What project?
The Hank project. The Gmod stuff.
Oh, right.
Because, yes, it's time. It's time to do it. Because I want to finish this stupid-ass project I started 4 months ago.
I could always get a few other people to help.
It's not... Right now, it's not the problem of, yes, I need other people to help me. The problem is... Because I could probably do it all on my own with just, like, Gmod effects, like Gmod tools and stuff.
Oh, I meant for the other project. Hank, you're on your own there, buddy. Unless you let me know when you're going to be working on it, because...
Yeah. I mean, currently right now I'm just storyboarding for the episodes, or the last 2
Mm.
episodes. Because it's only 3 episodes, so I don't care for anything further than that. But it's kind of sucked to do because I'm trying to, you know, set this up in an interesting fashion while also trying to put myself in the same mindset I was before.
Right.
Which isn't really working. So I'm kind of having a stroke because of it.
That's kind of why when you work on a project and you let it fall by the wayside, especially if it's one that's you know, requires a constant mindset, you need to work on it till completion. Otherwise, it's dead. It's something that I've been learning recently because one of the projects that I was working on, Louviette, is kind of dead because, you know, one of the people who was, you know, intrinsic to the production of it has decided, yeah, they don't want to work on it anymore.
It's not too bad of like yes, I need this constant mindset. It's just what the hell were you thinking when you were writing this, you dumbass, kind of mindset that I need to put myself back into.
Well, in that case, you know, it's still lost because you don't know what the original intent was.
Yeah. Doesn't help that I didn't write down like okay, so the unprofessionalism of my notes in my text documents for the episode. I'm literally missing the ending portion of the video from the notes. There is the entire ending portion of the video is not there in the original episode's notes. Thankfully, though, I do have like character notes on the freaking dumbasses I have to work with. Or the dumbass puppets I have to, you know, use to tell this dumbass story. Nonetheless, it is kind of sucky that this is how it's turned out so far. It works. It's working. It's getting there. It's just egg. I have an idea of what I want to do. It's just a weird and dumb idea that I'm gonna have to try and work around.
You will dream of the no.
Don't get me, please do not get my VOD. Don't get the VOD muted.
What?
You're singing it too good. They're gonna think it's the actual song and that I'm playing it over.
Again, if I'm not allowed to sing during my streams, I'm just gonna fucking hit the middle finger to Twitch and just be like, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna stream anyways. I'm gonna save the VODs. They're gonna go on my YouTube channel, and YouTube's gonna be making more money than you.
So here's the trick. So whenever you know, do Twitch VODs and stuff, if it mutes the audio and you export it to YouTube, the exported video has the muted audio bit. Like, so there's no audio where the muted bit is.
I think you understand. I record every single VOD.
But I know a way around it, which is download the video itself and then post it to YouTube.
Right.
Which I find is such a dumbass way of doing it. Like, that's so dumb. But I can't do much about it because I'm not Twitch, nor do I have any influence over Twitch, so...
Well, I mean, maybe when we're like 40 and we're still doing this.
Yeah.
If the world lasts that long.
It'll work. It'll last. It's gonna be trash. Nonetheless, I like I said before, like going way back, I am stupid interested to seeing Xena's rendition of Sora the VTuber rather than Sora the character, because Sora the character is like the, you know, the bubbly lifted up hair kind of person, you know, you can see both their eyes and, you know, they're all fine, right? Whereas Sora the VTuber is, you know, viscous slime monster or viscous goop monster with, you know, hair for days. Which I've been trying to get ready to change the skin finally to something that fits more with the VTuber avatar rather than stuff, because I want the skin to match more closely with the VTuber avatar. But I've just not wanted to work on it because, goddamn, that's a pain in the ass. I have so many goddamn skins that I've messed with, and I do not want to replace all of them. I do not want to have to redo every single one of my skins. Every last outfit I'm going to have to replace with a new head. So... Oh yeah. You want something funny?
Hmm?
During the Stranded Deep stream, a new viewer popped in. Oh, new person. It's like, oh, Poggers, new person. Hello, new person. Yeah, your house looks good.
Yes.
Congrats, looks so good. What's your code? Huh? What's your code? I'm gonna play with you. It's like,
Oh.
I don't do multiplayer, Chief. Sorry. It's like, okay.
What you probably should have said was, I don't collaborate with people that I haven't, talked to
I mean,
before.
I don't really do multiplayer, period, in games like Stranded Deep. Like, there are certain games I'll do multiplayer in, and there's other games, and I'm just like, eh. If I want to do something like, say, what is it? Like, Viscera Cleanup Detail? Yeah, I'll do multiplayer. If there's something like, say, Raft, which I don't play Raft, but you get the example, I'll do multiplayer. Games like Stranded Deep are, I feel like, much better played alone. You know what I mean? Because
I mean, like horror games.
yeah, like because it is a horror game for me because of just the general problem of yes, the ocean. So can't really help much with that. So it is a horror game. So immersion is kind of needed here. Which makes my moments of bravery where I go into the ocean and I freaking sock a shark in the face with a billion spears even better. Because it's me slowly trying to overcome my fear of the ocean.
Mm.
And it's working. It's working. It's just not quickly. You know what is good though?
What?
Is I gotta ask, is final season's over?
I think so. We've entered the winter quarter, I think.
So people are finally gonna be back, hopefully, maybe, oh god.
Maybe.
Yeah, summer is the good time to start streaming. Then again, the problem with that is that everyone's streaming.
Yes.
So... Did you see that clip during like the mid-stream? Or like, have you seen any of the clips from the Stranded Deep stream?
I have not.
Hold on. Can I pull one up on stream?
I mean, it's your content. You should be able to. If you get freaking copyright stricken for your own content, that'd be
Oh
dumb.
no, I'm not saying, you know, like, if I pull it up on stream, would you be able to watch it? Is what I mean.
If you give me like a minute and a half, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna get all my overlay stuff ready so that I don't accidentally dox myself. Oh, Jinxie's streaming. That's cool. That's so poggers.
Yeah, we could raid them later. I wanted to say something. I don't remember what.
Or remember it already. Tell me.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Hold on, I'm just...
Do I need to open the Twitch stream, or are you gonna stream it to me?
I I could probably Twitch stream, or I could probably send you the.
I can open
thing.
Twitch. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
It's open.
Transition. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Look how cool it is. So, we were coming home from an island where we were, just getting some things. And a storm rolled in while we were coming home. And this is what happened. Hold on. I think that it's muted. So you won't get the full effect. Hold on. I gotta hide it for a second so that I can actually not dox myself. Give me a second. Just need to unmute this tab. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. You saw that, right? Did you... Hold on, let me see if I can get a freeze frame of it. There it is. You see this, Atris? Atris?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. That's
sorry.
a whale. I had myself muted and deafened so that I was only hearing one version of you.
Okay. But yeah, no. Here's the thing. It might be a whale shark, but for me who only saw a split second of this, that looked like God coming to freaking yoink my raft into the great abyss.
I mean, to be fair, whale sharks are one of the aren't really. They don't eat meat. They eat they eat krill. I think they're like.
Yes, but to me who saw a split second of it and didn't know what it was, because I just saw the outline, not like all the textures and stuff of it. That looked like God coming to yoink my ass to the underworld.
Fair enough.
God has finally come for me. Release the sails. No. There was also, the shark having a stroke after I killed it, but we don't talk about that one.
Okay.
It was good.
Shark stroke.
That stream was one of my favorite ones I think I've had in a while. Like, other than the SCP one, because the SCP one was pretty fun, too. Maybe I should try and do the SCP one again and do an actual speed run. With, like, all the timer crap.
That'd be interesting. Especially if you have to reset it multiple times to try and beat the, what was it, 26 minutes?
Yeah. This is the god of the sea in Xena's homeworld. I see.
What?
I see.
Oh, are they trying to name the shark?
No. They're just saying the I don't know how to say that. There's a name and then it's the god of the sea in Xena's homeworld. I see that.
Simethinus or whatever that. I didn't see it pop up on screen, so.
Yeah. I think you got it right. I think maybe I don't know. Ah. And whatever. Anyways.
What is the pain?
Just everything. I'm gonna be real. I'm not doing too hot, Chi.
I think we're all not doing too hot.
Wish I was colder right now. You know what? No, I take that back, because if I say that, another freaking Texas snowstorm is gonna happen. I shouldn't say that. Why do I keep saying that? Check Discord. What's this? Oh!
Did they do a thing of you?
They did the thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can
Your
I put...
tab is now $400.06.
No, I'm broke.
Hey, you're the one that's commissioning all these. Well, not commissioning, but like asking for all this artwork.
I am broke.
It's only fair that what was your commission price, Xena, or the tired? Wasn't it like $6 per thing or something? Something
No,
something
Lamau.
horrendously low.
No, Lamau. Where the hell is this image? There's an image that says it's called Image 1, and I don't believe it. You're cringe if you think you're Image 1. Okay, it's not on this side, then it's gotta be over here. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's Image 1. I've been lied to. Putting this on stream, this is so freaking good. Gift art is gift art.
Gift art is okay. But I
It's
want to
so
support I
good.
want to support artists.
I want to as well, but I'm broke. I got no money. I got no muns. All my muns go to Cullig. But it is so good. It is so freaking good. I like so much. He's so good. Hair over right eye has been achieved. All is right in the world.
And the goop and the soap bubbles. Or the drunk bubbles.
Yes. You know what I showed stream yesterday while you were off, Atris?
What?
I showed them the thing. I showed them
What thing?
I showed them what covers the screen every stream. I showed them this.
Oh.
I showed them this. I showed them the truth. I showed them the truth.
The truth.
It's funny
Mac
because
and
it's goddamn sandwich between two of the both the text icons, you know, for both of our names.
Right. You see the left side is Atris and the right side is Sora.
And then our main host is called Mac and Cheese. Sorry, that's our main host. We're actually both co-hosts to the real host of the show. Her name is Mac and Cheese.
Mikey
Angry
Meal
Xena
mac and
noises.
cheese.
Angry Xena noises. Mac and cheese. What, does Xena not like mac and cheese? Well, Sora here, the connoisseur of banquet mega bowls, buffalo style chicken and mac and cheese, will gladly fight you. God, I hate that that's an actual thing that I've made. That's an actual thing I've made.
You're the champion of the banquet mega bowl.
Yes. But only the buffalo buffalo chicken style mac and cheese bowls. Only those. Any other one and I will slay myself.
I'm shaking my head.
My dedication to the banquet mega bowl, buffalo style chicken and mac and cheese knows no bounds.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably be yearning for the same thing. I love spicy things.
Everything tastes like ash. No, she's mad about the truth. And no, she's mad about the truth. The truth. The truth. The mac and cheese bowl. I'm gonna set up like a book in your house and say the real truth. And it's gonna lead you on a wild goose chase. Just all throughout the world. And then it's gonna give you coordinates right back to your house, and underneath that chest is just this one thing. It's a bowl. It's a bowl of mushroom soup, but it's named Banquet Mega Bowl of Buffalo Chicken and Mac and Cheese. Just like the first quest.
The power of mac and cheese compels you.
The power of mac and cheese fills you with determination.
It does. It really does. It's too bad I haven't had mac and cheese in decades.
Rules card went on ironically say I'm making mac and cheese at 3 in the morning and nobody can stop me.
Aha! You have fallen into my trap! It's spicy! Oh no, you like it!
Okay, hold on. I need to back up. Speaking of rules card, so I I was looking at videos on YouTube, and I got recommended a Deltarune video. PewDiePie played Deltarune, and he unironically got stuck on rules card box puzzle. The push box one bit over box puzzle. He
Kidding me.
actually got stuck.
That's so simple.
It is, but he did. At first it was like, yes, it's simple, he's just clowning on it. Wait, does he not actually know how to do it? Wait a minute. And he admitted, yeah, no, he just didn't know how to do it, he was just being a dumbass. He unironically got stuck at rules card. Unironically, PewDiePie is the best opponent for rules card. They are evenly matched.
Yes. That's not a compliment, though.
The longer it goes, the more you realize it isn't a bit. Yeah. It's like, wait, are they being serious? Wait a minute.
It's funny how sometimes the most incompetent people are the most popular.
But that's what makes PewDiePie funny. Oh, so funny.
What, that they can't do their taxes?
No, that they couldn't do rules card. That's enough for me. I'm done. I need no else. Hold on, I just gotta redeem something. Hold on. Hey Tris,
What are you redeeming?
If you could see that, I just redeemed a stretch for myself. Ah, yes. Inner peace. I should probably remove the secret redeem.
Probably, yeah.
Since it's...
I want to come out to your parents again.
Ah, yes. Hey, reminder. It's so funny. Oh my god, it's so funny. I love the secret command. It was so funny when that happened. When I decided that was a thing. Hydrate. I literally can't hydrate. I'm out of water. I can...
This is why I have stuff.
Rip. Sip. Sip. I could go downstairs real quick and go get some water.
And I could, I could entertain people.
If I come back and I see one of you, I'm gonna sock you in the nose.
But my nose is already broken. It's already falling off. It's rotting. You know this.
I'm gonna steal your nose. There's barely anything holding on to it now, so it'll be easy. Alright,
Just say it'd be easy.
Hold up. I'll be back in a minute.
All
Hey
right.
guys.
So anyways, how is everybody doing? And mind you, I am going to be very, very slow when it comes to responding because I have to look at the stream. Yeah, the gun went with them. They had this whole thing where, so when we were talking about Ghostwood, wow, Apollo, that's really rude. I hate it. I hate it when somebody pops on, is just like, hey, you still streaming? Yeah, okay, bye. Like, that's happened to me so much, because it's like, oh yes, I'm streaming. It is my choice to stream, yes. But like, I don't know. That I've actually lost more friends over streaming than I have over, like, just, being myself. Or I've made more people angry at me over streaming than anything else, because it's just like, oh yes, I want to do something for me. You're not allowed to do that. You need to entertain us. you need to go and play GTA with me, or whatever. It just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, after a while I realized that a lot of people just, they got too comfortable, like they got too comfortable taking up 90% of my time. Like, to the point where I'd spend entire days with them, and as soon as I didn't, they got too attached. Like, I want to go do my own thing, and it's like, I don't know. It also doesn't help that, like, most of my friends who were chill with me going and doing my own thing, hung out with those people, and so it just got awkward to hang out with those friends. So now now those friends are annoyed at me because I don't hang out with them at all. So it's like a spiral, It's like a really shitty spiral where it just feels awkward to hang out with any of your friends, just because it's I wanted to go do my thing. Now it's now I can't hang out with them because the people that I made angry, or I don't know how to explain it. It makes me sound like a really shitty person, which I'm okay with. At least I'm doing what I like. At least my mental health is better than it has been in fricking, I don't know, decades. One of those people who's actually introverted but is forced to be extroverted to the point where they think that they're an extrovert. I don't know. It's weird. Perhaps it's more of I'm an ambivert. I don't know. How many viewers are we at? Have I killed all your viewers yet with the talk about how I'm
Same amount of viewers as
awful?
last time.
Oh, okay. Yay!
And my headphones
I held
died.
people's attention. I'm digitally extroverted. That's a really good way to put it. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Everybody has limits. And I artificially inflated my limits to the point where it had no worth to other people.
Extroverted, but IRL, or socially anxious. Hold on. There we go. I get that tired, like, heavily. But except the digitally extroverted. I'm only digitally extroverted with people I have somewhat known. You know what I mean? Other than that, pretty introverted. Except on stream. I can mask it on stream. Oh no, it's happening again, where my dumbass USB decides it's time to start messing up for no reason.
Wait, you have that same shit too?
I love it so much.
We need to figure out what the hell that is. Because I've got it, you've got it.
What?
As far as I know, that's not my fault.
What? I've got
Hello?
what? I've got what? Huh?
You've got the USB messing up.
Oh yeah, I've got a USB messing up because I plugged it into something I shouldn't have. Whereas the
Oh, I
happy
see.
bubbly one IRL me is the one in 24/7.
Actually, hang on. I think I know where I can find the tirade. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so I wrote this down. So I tend to hyper focus on one task at a time, worrying about things that tends to obstruct my goals. It's a sort of a coping technique that I learned in school. Though now I think it stunted my ability to understand other people in a way that actually matters. Like doing what I wanted to do seemed to deprive people of what they wanted from me, and I like helping people as much as, you know, as much as the next person, but sometimes you just gotta do something, learn for yourself and find your groove. And people seem to rely on me too much, so much so that I just couldn't go and do my own thing without them feeling betrayed. Desperation is the word that I landed on. I attract a lot of desperate people. And it's the realization that if I try to help them and go full gusto with it, they get really attached to me. And they depend on me rather than a qualified
Hey,
professional.
hold on.
To get help.
Thank you for the raid, Jinxie.
Oh shoot,
Hello.
Jinx! Oh.
Hello, raiders. Welcome, everyone. It's kind of a quiet night, for the most part. Energetic bits are over for the most part, but continue. Itches.
Yes. When I go full gusto and try to help people, people tend to get really attached, and they depend on me for their mental well-being rather than a qualified professional. They don't seek professional help, they just come to me with their issues, their sorriest sins, and their darkest depressions.
Huh.
And I think that's why I snapped, like a couple months, like half a year ago. I just said, fuck it. What's my dream? YouTube? I'm what, 25 or something? It's been so long since I've had an actual birthday, midlife crisis time.
I see.
And that coupled with losing my job, and some shitty doctor being like, "Are you sure you're not autistic?" made for quite the hellstorm where I'm just like, "Ah, yes, I've been wrapped up in other people's bullshit. I wonder. It's a wonder I even remember my own name or what project I'm working on. By my own definition, I'm not a human. I'm a machine." A facsimile of life told to be human, so they surrounded themselves with people, trying to approximate how they should act based on the people that they surround themselves with. Crowdsourced humanity. And while that keeps me active for the short term, you don't know what to do when people ask you the hard questions like what you want in life, where you're going, what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And so that's why I got into streaming, which was, you know, it's this fuck. I have no fucking clue what I want to do anymore. I put up this facade of knowing what I want to do, but do I actually know?
I don't think anyone really knows.
Yeah.
I think you have an idea of something you want in that very moment, and then you do that thing, and you'll never really know if it's what you really wanted, because you'll never know until later. You know what I mean? You can't see what the name of the hill is while you're on it, only until you're very far ahead of it.
I don't know if any of that spiel like meant anything to anyone, but it feels better now that I've said something.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point of this if it's not to just absolutely spiel anything you want?
Yeah.
Let anything you want out. This is a pretty free place. Discuss what you want.
I mean, I just said that I feel like it's one of the weirder things where I look back and I'm like, oh, that's why Atris is a robot, because I feel like a simulated person.
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel like a simulated person. I have no idea who I am, why I am the way I am. Just that I tend to surround myself with people, and my mentality just seems to mirror those people.
Uh-huh. I've not to mention the way of us is the way it is. The noise lost sense, connected with a fair bit of it. I mean, I can kind of relate in a way with the whole Sora avatar stuff that I've talked about previously. Just, I don't know how much I can relate, because I'm not exactly too great with, yeah, this is how I feel. This is the way I feel right now. But, yeah, I get it, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. I barely understand myself. Alright? I don't want to,
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to say...
Most of the times, none of us actually understand who we are, what we stand for, what we actually care about, because we're too busy caring about what other people care about.
Yeah. Honestly, I picked up a thing a long time ago, and it's a thing. I never want to say I understand to anyone, because I probably don't. I don't want to say that if I don't, because I feel like that's probably going to be pretty crappy of me to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everyone's different, everyone has completely different experiences and all that jazz, and has completely different minds and mental states. So saying you understand probably doesn't really work. That and that lack of information scares us. This really took a turn from haha funny stranded deep stream yesterday was so poggers to yes, mental state. I love it when that happens. Then again, this is called Lost Topics, so...
Where the topics aren't just lost, but horrendously cursed.
Oh yeah. I mean, one of our first topics was Chris Chan. I mean, yeah.
I think that falls out of the realm of horrendously cursed and just
wrong.
Directly into, oh god, why is this person?
Introspection time. I can't wait. I can't wait till Tired logs on tomorrow. Till, not tell.
There's no point in correcting Apollo's grammar. Like,
I know,
working
but
on
I'm
a group project with them,
Among
they've
Us
misspelled.
sex. Among Us sex. Ah, yes, the duality of man.
Oh gosh.
No.
Yes, the analog for the male-female relationship.
One of us is an imposter. Who is it?
Both of us.
Ah, yes. Nonetheless, I'm only correcting them because they decided to freaking poke me with how I said something. Or how I messed up,
Well,
so...
we're working on this group project, right? The project that Voss is from. And they've misspelled Voss's, like, home city so fucking much. So it's like I took the term from a video game that nobody fucking remembers or cares about. And it's not like it's a copyrighted word. It's Miana, right? But they spell it Mina. MEAN instead of they spell it MEAN instead of MIANA. They had look, they haven't even spelled it correctly in chat. That's all the way that they know how to spell it. Miana.
You fool. You absolute freaking buffoon. You spelt the thing about spelling things wrong. How do you get that? What level of wrong is that? Like, how far do you have to drop for that to... How do you drop that far?
That fast.
Like, what level are you at? You're like... I'm several layers into the Matrix. You're out of the Matrix. You're just layers.
You're not in the Matrix. You're in the USB that the Matrix that's plugged into the
You're
computer
in the
Matrix
you're
is
in the
playing
US
off of.
you're in the USB some dumbass found at Wish. Ugh. Oh my god. You are just part of the layer in the onion. You are not in the onion. You are just a layer. You have left the onion.
You're not part of the onion. You're Shrek talking about the onion.
You're not Shrek talking about the onion. You're Donkey listening to Shrek talk about the onion.
He's in his spatial cell, hallucinating everything.
Yeah, and he's actually not been in the SMP in 16 years. Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Why are you gifting subs to everyone?
Hey! Congratulations, Jinxie. You got a tier 1
Apollo,
sub.
stop going broke over Twitch!
People clap. Congratulations, Jinxie. You got a free sub.
Like, people are gonna start, like, looking at everything and just be like, we're bullying them into giving us
viewers,
money.
blob, enjoy. Congratulations. You have bribed me. You have your life, every time you give me money, your character's life expectancy rises by about a minute.
Don't say that! People are gonna...
I know. I'm going to murder everyone. It's gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be Zadok all over again. People are gonna be like, "Ah, yes,
Oh wait,
you know,
okay,
you're horrible. You're bullying this person," and then they, like, you know, they spend like 10 minutes with Apollo, and then Apollo just loses their entire following.
I'm not attempting to make Sora's life bad. I'm trying to ruin Xena's. You're failing. You are failing. What? Because Xena undead now. Cringe, I believe. If I'm to make an assumption.
From a certain perspective, Atris is undead. They're a shambling creature that resembles a human being.
No, Xena
is just Lelouch. You're talking about Lelouch of the Rebellion, Code Geass.
Pain pain, 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 pain. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Pain?
Yes. Lots of pain. I'm gonna have to DM Jinxie that they got a sub to me. Hold up. Oh, my Hugh bold emote from Discord. No.
What's Hugh?
BRB, Apollo, don't act up. Would you rather have a Fenrir or a Cthulhu as a pet? Cthulhu's pretty funny. Saying hello, my darkening.
Hello. Oh, I know what this is. Ion. I can sing it if you'd like.
For 100 points? No.
I'll do it.
You do it for 100 points. I mean, if you want to, sure, go ahead.
And I gotta freaking find the proper lyrics for it, cause like, looking at this, there's a whole lot of like extra fucking lines.
While Atris is looking that up. Today's been interesting. You know, I have two plans tomorrow for what I could end up doing. I could do Risk of Rain, and if you want, I could send you over my mods and all that stuff so that we could do it together. Or I could do SCP Containment Breach and try and do some speed running. See how good I am at the game. Or I could I could actually end up doing more Stranded Deep because I want to make that a series. Or I could not stream tomorrow and focus all of tomorrow on making a mod pack for Fallout 4. So that I could do a Fallout 4 series. I've got a lot of options.
So, have you ever heard of a character called Michigan J. Frog?
No, but I feel like I know about them because of something. Back. Did Apollo act up? Scroll up and you'll probably know.
Oh fuck, this is gonna kill me, isn't it?
Hold on. Hello, my darking. Did they spell darling wrong?
Yes, they did.
You fool!
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me. Wait, fuck, what was it? Shit.
Hello, my darkling.
Send me a kiss by wire, baby. My heart's on fire. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire, baby. My heart's on fire. I fucking can't find a fucking coherent thing. It doesn't actually play along.
For 200 followers, I'll on stream sing, I don't know, something like Country Roads or something, or freaking Perfume by Wilbur Soot, or by, sorry, not Wilbur Soot, Lovejoy. Just had an idea, TM. Oh no. Oh no. I've sung before.
Ooh,
on
here's
stream.
here's a good one. Is Wilbur Soot an e-boy?
What?
Is Wilbur Soot an e-boy? You know what an e-boy is?
Yes, I do. I do. I think they teeter on the line very closely. They're almost there, but they're not.
Right.
For a holidays doodle. Just all the freaking people of the tavern, like, sitting, like, in Edith's tavern, just chilling out. And just,
Oh no.
everyone's there.
Oh no. You just have Atris Hayport strapped to a tree, lighting it up.
No. we have Atris being wheeled around on a dolly. With just like a lighter on their like their finger, you know, doing the tip of their finger doing the whole auton thing where it like flops down and like there's a gun thing, except it's just a lighter. And someone's trying to get them closer to the tree. And Apollo's there, but they're like, you get a tiny, you know, like how the spatial cell has like a tiny like kind of dot in the middle of it, like a little window. You just see a tiny Apollo looking out from it. Two ideas. Atris
is one of those
sorry.
tin soldiers. Oh no.
Apollo as the Christmas tree with a star on his head and wrapped in lights. I'm not going in no cell. I'm gonna die.
That's the fun thing. You can't.
Once you're in the cell, you're gonna die. Of boredom. Oh, we laugh about it so much. Nah, I'm gonna die and it won't be you who kills me. I'm dying to a far more worthy foe. Yeah, we'll get Zadok out of to deal with you. That's a worthy foe. I'll get Zadok to morph into a chicken to fight you.
I'm gonna predict that they're about to say depression. Depression is a more worthy foe than you.
Well, now they're gonna say no, it's not. Chaos versus chaos. Stupidness versus moronicness.
Chaos, chaos.
I wish whenever I did Jevel's voice, I wish I was using voice mod to make them more like how like their, you know, tiny bit of voice quotes in the game sound.
Tin.
Tinny.
I hate it. I hate tinny sounds.
Tinny sounds. Says the person who voices the robots.
Okay, but I don't sound like frickin' an asshole farting into a tin can, alright?
Mm. You know, I was saying it before, but I've sang before on stream. I sang multiple times. I've sung in your stream. I've just never sung in my stream besides the house building theme. Like I just repeat one bit of the house building theme over and over again because I love it. But I've sung multiple times in everyone's stream. I've sung Bolter Wall in your streams and streams.
You've been in Boomy's streams.
Yeah. Who do you think was the first person I expositioned about the goop, you know, being the goop spreading be a problem? Well, rap battle, you saw it? No. Rap battling is cringe. Anyways, I've done it in Mayor's stream.
So
well, we work so hard.
I want to run this by you, Sora. I want to run you by the Sora, but you have to sign an NDA for me to actually talk about it with you.
The sound is this sounds like what I was talking about. I literally said this to Apollo like 2 nights ago about the Hank stuff. Because I wanted to exposition all the stuff that was happening in Hank. With like the Hank stuff. But I made them sign a verbal NDA.
Well, I can't talk about it on stream either, but we'll have to talk about it later. But it has to do with like musical choices for final boss battles.
Oh. Or what kind of? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I shouldn't ask.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. We can talk about it over watch party stuff if we want. I ain't going to sleep tonight. Sure.
Ever since I got hit with this thing, I've been sleeping like fucking 18
Sora,
hours in a
how
row.
goes you deciding to join Project Inheritance?
That's the project I was going to talk about.
I believe they wanted me to sign on as like a voice actor or something.
If you're willing.
It was after the Deltarune stream, and I was like, listen, Chief. No.
Could play a few Cortosi.
I mainly said no because I know that I'm not good. I know I'm trash, and I prefer not to.
And we have a whole bunch of trash voice actors mixed with good voice actors to try and get people to, you know, work together and learn a bit from household names. So, mind you, these are household names who mainly did, you know, commercials, but whatever.
You're not trash, screw you. Yes, I am. Bamton only works. You're not trash, you're recycling. I don't think I'm recycling either. You're composed at work. You're composed.
I think he means compost.
You're compost at worst. At worst.
It's easier to spell compost if you just pronounce it compost. It's COMPOST. Compost.
So
American English sucks.
Compost.
No, compost, not compost.
Composed. Compost. Guys, look, it's the legendary Compost.
Burger King foot lettuce. But it's compost. Have you seen the Keanu Reeves just them saying cum fuck shit?
Yes. God. If Cyberpunk
fucking cyberpunk bullshit, huh?
If Cyberpunk gave us anything, it was that. That was the thing. That was all worth it, to just all of those dumbass memes that came out of it with Keanu Reeves. Night City. Everyone comes. So good. So freaking stupid.
Sounds like a society I want to be in. Imagine if everybody could come.
I'm dying. I'm slowly rotting away. Oh my god.
I just thought of a really bad way to execute people.
I zone out for 5 seconds. Compost. And I zone back into that. Amazing. You know, one of these days, alright, I have a bunch of filters on my mic. And I have them for a reason. They make my audio quality sound worse. I don't let my laugh sounds actual trash whenever I speak. Because it's, you know, it's noise limiting. So whenever, like, I hit my higher notes and my lower notes, you know, it gets picked up and then it doesn't anymore. A lot. So that happens. My voice on the thing cuts out a lot because of my noise gate and my noise suppressor. One of these days, when I finally have my own room to do this stuff in, I'm going to be able to turn those off, and it is going to be a hellscape of noise.
Oh, joy.
Because my actual laugh, you have been hearing a fraction of my true laugh this entire time.
At least it's not Mickey Mouse levels of bad.
God. So, going back to pixel textures, like I said, I'm gonna finish them. I'm gonna, you know, start doing them soon. I just have to finish Hank. I just have to finish Hank. Crap. Gotta go now. Gonna finish Arcade. At least it isn't Xena's evil cackling. Oh, it's worse. Oh, it's definitely worse. Thank you for the gifted sub, Apollo. Congratulations, Rice. 171.
Stop gifting people subs!
I would say stop, but I don't want you to. I'd say continue, but I don't want you to feel implored to.
I don't want to have to bail you out every freaking month.
Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna have them, you know, started and working on at some point. It's just the problem of, yes, I would like to have the full, you know, timeline of what's supposed to happen written out so that I know what scenes I need to build. This is me bribing you to just leave this between Xena and me. No. Your bribery doesn't work. Anyways,
considering I can track you across dimensions. If Atris was in any mood to actually fight anyone and wasn't just like, I need to focus on building this shit.
I need to build bunker.
You would be dead.
Bunker, bunker, bunker. Yes,
Bunker is Atris's pogger.
SMP, you don't wanna, you doesn't know this chat exists. SMPU doesn't know this chat exists.
Wait, that's an actual thing?
Oh, well, yeah, duh, because SMP me isn't, you know, me right now. They can't see this stuff.
Right.
It'd be funny if they did, because this would be hilarious. Like, you know, the multiverse leaking back into their head because they went, you know, whoomp, straight through the whole thing to get pulled where they are. That'd be
Just
a pretty
imagine.
funny. Apollo in character. I meant the bribe. Oof. Well, Apollo, a different Apollo gave me from another dimension like $50. I guess I shouldn't kill them. Guess I should just leave them in Xena to fight because it's funny.
Magic versus magic. Besides, at this point, Atris's weaponry is so decrepit that it's not even harming, like, fucking mobs as well.
Demented screeching. I mean, hello. Hey, Chain. Welcome. Welcome, Chain of Madness, to the... well, madness. Ooh, I actually have some on the down low stuff here that I might be able to slide you guys' way. Not tomorrow, because I've got things planned tomorrow, but at some point after tomorrow, I've got a collab stream coming up.
Oh?
Yeah.
With?
And damn it, that's just my name now, isn't it? Kobold Simp. can't say with who. I want it to be a surprise. But I do have a collab stream coming up.
Ooh, can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm gonna be there.
Oh, yeah, it's Atris. It's Atris. You guys have all been fooled. It was actually Atris Alt now.
Fuck, I need to re-up.
So on the thought of that for a second. Freaking okay, I know Tired will know about it because they were there for it, but the gem eating scene from the Stranded Deep bit. The gem eating bit. Tired, I hate that I have made this my reality. But I'm also glad that you're the only one who calls me that. Okay, Kobold Simp. Anyways, the gem eating bit. I wasn't kidding. I legitimately, you know, broke out the fake crying and everything. Like actual tears streaming down my face. And, you know, actual fake crying and, you know, actual remorse for eating gem, and then I was just like, ah, pizza's done. It's the microwave sound. That was all complete improv, by the way. I didn't plan for that bit at all. Like, I was just, well, I gotta eat gem now because I don't have any other food. Time to make it interesting. Dedication to character work there. There was no character. I just wanted to cry over Jim. Why? Because I felt like it. Because it was funny. And also I wanted to test if I could still do it. And, you know, do emotional stuff. Which, surprisingly, I can. So, Tavern, look out. Some very sad Sora is incoming. Maybe I should try and, you know, exactly Jim as a character. Stranded Sora is emotionally vulnerable. Yeah, did I accidentally create Stranded Deep lore?
Oh no.
Have I done it again? Why do I drag lore anywhere?
Because multiversal characters
Also,
are fun.
no, Stranded Sora isn't Stranded Sora. Sora in Stranded is Sadie. Because it's, Sadie is the female version of Chad. Thank you, JFJ, for your contribution to finding the name of all Chads of any gender. Anyways, but yeah. It was just oh, thank you, Chain, for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. I appreciate it immensely. We're moving places. Hold up. Well, I would go look
What are you at?
I would go look at my analytics, but it takes a whole day to update how much I've gotten so far. I was at $44 before, so I'm getting there. Fix the issue. I see. Nonetheless, welcome to the inner goop. You're going in the wall stain. I gotta realize something about my streams. Like, they're not very consistent. Like with, say, like my series, right? They're not exactly very consistent with their naming. Nor their advertising. Like, so, back when I started doing this, what was it? It's the Alien Isolation stuff. I had, I was labeling them, numbers and stuff for people to, go back and watch. And then I stopped doing that. And then I just started naming it randomly. Yay, I'm living in your walls. You have quite the delay, my friend. Nonetheless,
Everybody has quite the delay.
Yeah. Blame Twitch. So cringe. I hate it when Twitch does that. But yeah. I'm kind of inconsistent with my naming. The only consistency I've had with my naming has been Lost Topic. Because it's literally just all caps, Lost Topic, #1 to 7 so far. Just still pretty wild that it's been 7 episodes. We've talked about so much. The delay is considerable indeed. Nonetheless, but yeah, we've talked about so much. And it's, we've only been 7 episodes. It's crazy. What I'm curious about is if anyone else would end up joining the podcast at any point,
Well, as I said, it depends on the chemistry.
Yeah. Hello. How's everyone doing today?
Maybe if I'm not available for a Lost Topic, you could bring just people on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did we bring? Hello, caller number 1. Hello, dead man. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing absolutely fine. I've got hydration finally. So.
I'm tamping back my crippling lung shit with fucking double bubble bubblegum because apparently that works. I don't know why, but it works.
Alive, mostly. That's good. I realize something now that I'm probably gonna have to change later. My avatar. They're missing something that my original avatars had.
Which is
the eyes.
Oh.
Because my original avatar, their eyes would shift when they spoke, like to the camera, so they're looking at the viewer. Which gave a little bit more of dynamics, to the face. But since they've lost that, they're basically eternally just staring off into the void, traumatized. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to edit this SCP containment breach video. Ah, I see.
Hey, is cool. Deadman your editor?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I still have a video of my own I'm supposed to get done. God, I have so much on my goddamn plate right now. I've got to do a unidentified video that I can't really talk about too much. I've got to continue working on the Hank series. I got to keep up with streaming. I got to make what is it called? Things for sprites and stuff for something. If you want, I would be your editor, lol. I don't have money to pay people, man. That's the problem.
I do. I'll pay you to edit my videos. Please. I'm trying. I don't have an excess, but I have enough. Mind you, it's the same for editors. You need to find somebody who vibes with you.
Yeah. I get that. I get it.
And understands your type of humor.
That's the problem. That's why I don't want to get an editor, and I'll just suffer through having to do it myself. Because I have a very changing form of humor. You know what I mean? That just on the fly changes to something almost completely different than what it normally would be.
I have I have this perfect scene in my head as to what the joke should be, but I have trouble achieving it because I have no freaking clue how to edit videos.
I'm just kidding. Also, if I were to be your editor, you wouldn't have to pay me. All I really need is time.
You know, like, so for example, you know that scene where I shout, you can't stop me, I'm British. So that's not precisely entirely true. I'm an Anglo-American, a dual citizenship person.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna put in the Melancholy America thing from SOB Asobase and just put in a half English, half American flag. So it's like the really shitty recorder of do 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 do. It was just like a basic thing. I don't know. Self-deprecative humor is some of the best humor.
It's a slow night tonight, ain't it?
Kind of is. I mean, I feel like I just sort of reacted to what you were saying without actually, you know,
I know.
doing much.
At the start of the stream, I was like stupid hyper because I had, woken up and I was like hyping myself up to wake up more. So now that I've done that, it's just like, yes, crash.
Oh joy! I burped, hiccuped, and upchucked at the same time.
I see. Perhaps don't do that.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have a weird unknowable disease. It's not pneumonia, apparently. So the fact that it recurs every year doesn't make any sense unless it just wasn't caught and doesn't get treated 100% every time. But it might also be a fungal thing, which I don't like. I have mushrooms in my lungs.
Something remind me. I hummed
Savathun's
song on stream yesterday. Whoops. Ah, yes.
You mean the Destiny thing? Savathun's.
The only time you need to worry about anything is if Sora starts humming either Powerwolf songs or Sabaton songs. That's when you get worried, because something's wrong. That's at peak danger levels.
Atris either laughs or
I remember.
Huh?
So whenever I played Blade and Sorcery about way back when. No. And by way back when, I mean start of this year. I think. No, it was actually last year now. Damn, it's been a full year since I've been able to play. Huh. Anyways, I had this thing. Pretty funny thing. I would play it. It was my workout, basically. It was the workout I did every time. Oh no, it was when I pulled in comms for the end of Stranded. Oh, I see. Nonetheless, basically, so I use, VR games as workout because a lot of people do that. A lot of people use VR games as workout, especially, when the pandemic started. So I would get on Blade and Sorcery or Beat Saber. I'd turn on, with Beat Saber, I'd turn on music, but I'd just, go ham on everything. With Blade and Sorcery specifically, I had a playlist. And it was filled with nothing but Powerwolf and Sabaton. And there were 5 songs, and they were on loop at all times while playing the game. At one point, those songs were changed out for Deadpool's theme. Or one of the songs were changed out for Deadpool's theme because it just wasn't good. Like it was one of like it wasn't all Powerwolf. It was like there was like one song that wasn't Powerwolf or Sabaton that just actually sucked, and I was like, bruh, after I realized how bad it was. So I replaced it with Deadpool's theme to just have one of those moments where I can just, yes, the funny one's on. Time to take out 2 swords.
X gone give it to you?
No. I believe in the soundtrack for Deadpool, it's called Maximum Effort.
Yeah.
So, whenever that song would come on, I was like, okay, time to exchange my current melee weapon. I'd grab 2 like short swords and just absolutely go ballistic. Turns out I'm a lot more of a deadly fighter than I thought I was, even in VR. Thinking about old cartoons like The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. My god, nostalgia is real. I wish I could watch it again.
Of course you can. It's called piracy.
It's called piracy.
Welcome to the piracy part of the stream, where we endorse piracy.
Piracy's cool. That's all I have to really say on it. It's just piracy's cool, I guess.
Don't let studios monetize your nostalgia. Pirate it.
Yeah. This is when Twitch comes and freaking throttles me by the neck for saying this.
And then I'm just over here like, oh, I'm gonna get away with murder.
I'm gonna get throttled by the neck, and my affiliate's gonna be stolen from my chest cavity. I'm gonna rip out my kidneys and my lungs, and then my Twitch affiliate.
Partially determined to like never get affiliate or partner.
You don't have to ever.
I know. But like, imagine one of the most popular Twitch streamers like on the net is not like partnered or affiliate.
Because I refuse.
Like, Twitch can't run ads on your stuff if you're not affiliate, right?
Yes, they're making no money off of you.
Ha ha ha!
If I get my affiliate revoked, it sucks. Just add a donation button. There's not much else to it. I can't do much about it. If it gets taken, it gets taken.
Sit there.
Sucks.
I'll sit there and I will put in a whole bunch of programs that simulate being affiliate or partner.
I'll just go back to playing YouTuber's life. God. No, I'll go back to playing Streamer Simulator.
God, Streamer Simulator.
It's such an ass but interesting game.
Wasn't it made by PewDiePie or something?
No, it wasn't. You're thinking of Tuber Simulator.
Oh.
I'm talking about like an indie game that probably no one knows of. One of my friends asked me, so like, you know, what's your favorite kind of games? Because I don't really know. It's like, okay, I got, a couple of favorite games. Like, I've got these ones. It's like, oh, so if you had a dream game, what is it? Like, this is a funny question for, the fact that December's, just rolling around. But okay. I like games like, Factorio and, Hydroneer and that kind of stuff. I would love to play Stranded Deep. It's really good. Really good with a grain of salt. If you want, an experience... If you want to experience the game in its prime, I would suggest going into the, go into the properties of the thing and go into, betas and opt into the oldest version of the game you can, if you can still do that. Or like one of the older ones, like back whenever everything was more beta and the cartography stuff wasn't in. Because that's Stranded Deep. That's what Stranded Deep is to me, not what it is now. It is very much a ride. It's different than it was before. That's okay. But it's still sad that it's what it is now. I wonder if you can opt into the old betas. Oh my god, you can. You can go back to the old versions. My god. Well, that's good of them to do. You know? It's nice of them to still let people, opt into the old versions of the game. If those are the old versions, I'm gonna be pissed if it's not. Anyways.
I'm gonna look up a tutorial on how to sell out to Twitch and then never do it.
Yeah. You know what? There was a game I was looking at for a while. I don't know if you know about it. You know Hobo Tough Life?
I feel like I've heard of it.
Well, it's this $25 game about being a hobo in Chile, I believe.
Okay.
It is basically you're a hobo in the Cold War in Chile. My favorite video game genre would be horror. Quite the opposite, please, for me personally. But it's like you're a hobo, but it's an RPG and you're a hobo. But it also has
so basically
Kenshi with extra steps. I would say minus the apocalypse, but it's the Cold War currently, so. But it is really good, and it's also multiplayer, surprisingly. Like, you can actually build your bases, too. Like, hobo.
Draft all hobos into the military.
Bro, this hobo has a nicer house than most people, bro. What the hell? Like, hobo kings, alright? They're cool. Nonetheless, it is, like, it's hobo game, it's multiplayer, it's pretty funny. You have to, survive and not die. Because winter's coming.
Hobo King.
Because winter's coming and it's really freaking cold. And you will probably freeze to death. You know?
Level 99 Hobo King.
Level 100 Hobo King.
Level 0 Vagrant.
It's like, it's really interesting to me because the game's $25, which is quite a bit for a hobo game. If I buy hobo game, I become a hobo. No, but it's interesting to me because it's a really cool game. I remember I watched a lot of people. I watched primarily one person who got me into the game because there was a lot of people who came before them, played the game whenever it came out. They're like, this game sucks. But whenever this one YouTuber I watched, and I really like this YouTuber, this person's like really cool. JFJ. They played the game and they released a 1-hour edited video of their stream of playing the game with their friends. And it was one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen.
Well, that feels like...
Well, yes, but also just because of the things that happened in the game, not just because of the people, is what I mean.
I see.
Like, it looks stupid amounts of fun because it's really janky. Like, it looks like a really janky game, but at the same time, it looks so stupidly fun. Like, literally, one of their friends was literally just huffing paint thinner the entire game.
Seriously?
And getting alcoholic traits, and then they got a poster of Jesus, and it turned out the paint thinner was making them believe in God more.
What?
Because it gave you more faith, apparently. It was just so dumb, and I loved it so much. Just
Well, that's meta as fuck. Okay.
I don't remember, but there was a line in it. I don't know if I can't remember because it might have been confirmed that it was something else. But there was a line that was said almost immediately after. I huffed so much paint thinner, I see God. It was so good. I really want to give the game a try with someone, or just give the game a try because it seems so stupid. It seems so dumb, but so fun.
When we're trying to get, donations from people.
I swear to God, $25 is going straight to me buying that game. I guarantee it.
No, I mean like when we're trying to get donations from people, we play Hobo Life.
Please.
This is what will happen if you don't sub. This is what happens when you don't sub. Please.
Please sub. I'm a hobo now. I'm a hobo streamer.
Imagine a hobo with a GoPro, and they just stream their life.
I got robbed on stream. Insane reactions. I did crack. Found dog.
Oh.
Dog gone. More crack.
What did you do? Why is the dog gone? You sold your dog? No, you opened the dog and there was crack. That's not crack, that's bone. I'm sorry, you're dead.
I didn't specify it was cocaine, I just said crack.
Oh.
I opened a dog and crack. That's some demented stuff. Fun fact, you actually can get a dog in Hobo Tough Life.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a corgi, I think.
As soon as I'm getting paid, I'm buying this game. Sorry, corgis are my weakness. Anything with corgis.
Can you help me?
Hmm?
Can you help me? Please.
Maybe.
Don't worry about it. I can try and get it on... when's Wednesday? On the 10th, I might be able to get it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, onwards and upwards, up the knowledge ladder.
Up the knowledge ladder.
Let's talk about Metal Gear.
Yes.
I want to talk about my journey with Metal Gear. So, my journey started, I think, how some people's started with Metal Gear Solid 5. Because, yes, PC game. I gotta say, that game, 2014, still holds up.
Yeah?
Like, stupid well. Like, the Fox engine is actual, like that's a blessing of God, that engine.
A lot of people don't like it.
I don't understand it, because it's like a godly engine that made my crappy laptop that ran Minecraft at 20 FPS on normal Minecraft. That game still ran at 30 FPS on my old laptop that could barely run Minecraft at 20.
I mean, I just
the engine itself was really good for optimization. I think it holds up as well as the Alien Isolation's optimization.
I think people don't like they just don't like Hideo Kojima and his endless his weird menus. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. Nonetheless, I started there. I was like, yes, complete game. I remember saying it in the stream I played Metal Gear. I went through like a tank. Like, I went into the game as I am the reason boss music is playing. You know, that kind of approach to the game. And I did it. I completed the game. And then
Yeah?
I took a more... I did a second run where I was, you know, yes, stealth.
Still.
I did it again. And it worked.
Mhm.
It was fine. Then I was like, okay, I liked this. Time to go buy a PS3 and go get all the old games. I got a PS3 for Christmas. I didn't buy a PS3. I've got a PS3.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay. I proceeded to look at the PlayStation Store. I bought Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. All on the PS Store. Listen, I don't have the ability to get the physical copies because they're not anywhere around. I had to use the PS Store. If I had the choice to, I would have gotten the physical ones. And I did with the ones I could. Right?
Okay.
But, nonetheless, I started playing. I played it in chronological order from there. Can't wait till the SCP Ninetale Fox comes out on Steam in December. Poggers. Anyways, I started with 1. 1 was a little bit weird to get used to because of the camera stuff. But I got used to it. And it, you know, at the end, you know, after, what was it? You know, like, most of the way through the game, I had barely killed anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was, you know, full stealth mode initiated. Like, I had barely killed any of the guards that were just chilling about. And I made it to the, you know, the final boss, the Metal Gear.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, let me see how I do this. And I died 6 times. And then I got back up one time, and I was like, okay, let me try something. And I ran between its legs, and I realized, oh my god, it can't target me down here. It physically could not target me because it just kept spinning on the spot every time I went through it.
My brain is the weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
So I just pointed up with the, I believe it gave us it gave the player a rocket launcher, right?
Something like that.
And I just constantly was using that underneath its feet, and it couldn't do anything. It was so funny. And then I won. I was like, okay.
I believe there was a boss. I can't remember if it was in Metal Gear or in a different game from like the Kojima group. But you could literally wait for a boss to die. Like they were legitimately powerful, but if you waited for like a week out of game.
Hold up. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get to that one actually.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, you know, after that, I was like, okay, time to move to the next game. I did not like Metal Gear Solid 2. I liked the first bit. Metal Gear Solid 2's like beginning. That was okay. I like ye. Then Raiden showed up, and I was angry because I've been lied to. But I got used to it. You know, I was like, okay, I can do this. Snake is here. Snake is funny. I like Snake. Bye, Snake. You know, I get to the first boss. I hate the first boss. I hate the second boss. You know the dumbass like vampire guy? I hate him. I hate him. I want him to die in a fire. Because you can't lock onto him. So you have to use the manual stuff.
Mm-hmm. And that's painful as hell.
On normal consoles, painful. On PS3 console, more painful. Because on normal shooter games, you know, on consoles, okay, it's a bit painful, but I can do it. Metal Gear, game that is not built for first person, more painful. I survived by a hair after 20 tries. I do not wish to repeat that boss fight ever again in my life. I was actually really scared of fighting the luck lady. Because it was just like, oh my god, I hated all of these other bosses. What the hell is this one? And then they just kind of just screwed off. I was like, oh, okay. Oh. You know, like, yeah, you know the meme of the guy from the Eric Andre show just looking at their hands?
You mean the one where it's like,
Hold up, let me send it in the thing.
what have I become meme?
Here, I put it in the last topics for you. But that's what I felt like whenever that boss disappeared. Or just screwed off. Huh?
Oh, because that was right around the time when stuff started to go weird.
I'm back. Among Us sex. Okay. Anyways, and then the weird bits got up. And fun fact, the entire time I was I binged through the games. So just picture you know, Sora just, you know, chilling on a thing of pillows with a computer monitor hooked up on the floor to a PS3, like in their room.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, they've got these plate of popcorn chicken. I don't know if you've ever seen that. You know, like where it's the tiny bit, like the tiny itty bitty nuggets with some little bits. Anyways, with some ketchup and a Coke cans next to them. Mm-hmm. They're just all messy and stuff. They're just like eyes glued to the screen, just constantly playing. I beat every game in one day.
As you can do.
And I was doing this, and I got to the scary part. You know, the whole turn off the console right-in kind of bits. And I had never seen the full thing. I've seen the turn off the console right-in clip multiple times everywhere, but I hadn't seen the rest of it. I was about ready to just pause the game and go to sleep for the night and wait, just do it in the morning because of how bad it was for me at that time. Because we're talking, this was 2 a.m. Like, everyone was asleep. I am the only light source in my room is a screen in front of me and a tiny lamp next to me. But I continue. I press on through what I can. As I continue, hey Snake, what's up? Augur's friend. And then they're fighting the Luck Lady. I'm like, okay. And then I go upstairs and I see the Metal Gears. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And I have, you have to fight him. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Can't do this. I died multiple times, and I'm like, you know what? Hold on, let me go see if there's any secrets to this fight that I need to know. Maybe I'm just being stupid.
Yes.
There are no secrets to it. You just have to fight them. And then I look it up. I glance over something. I'm like, hold on, what did I just see? And I look back up. I do 3 takes on it to make sure I saw that right. 23 Metal Gears. I was struggling fighting 2. I didn't finish Metal Gear Solid 2. I stopped there because I legitimately couldn't get past it. And I was not going back through the whole game to turn down the difficulty. I was not going to do that. That would be cringe. So I moved on to Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 is still my second favorite game.
Wait, is it because of the can I eat this?
No.
Wait, no,
okay,
that's
Metal Gear Solid 5 is still my favorite Metal Gear game, purely because it introduced me to the franchise. And it holds a special place because of that. Nothing can beat that because it's the introduction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the reason it comes up in second is also because it's still a good game. Nonetheless, you know what I mean? If it isn't first, it's at least it's either tied or a hard second. You know what I mean? I loved fighting and doing things in Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 was actually fun for me. Like, I had no frustrations with, like, Raiden? Who's Raiden? Or feeling like I've been lied to by the game or whatever. You know what I mean? and the fact that all the bosses actually had, you know, mechanics that you can abuse and exploit if you figure it out.
Yeah.
I loved that. I loved, you know, diving under the water to avoid the bee attacks because I actually felt like I was learning about the boss and their weakness.
Yeah.
I loved, what was it? I loved fighting, what's their name? Freaking the old guy that you were talking about.
Oh, God.
The old sniper guy. I believe their name was literally just Death or something like that.
Hang on.
Something like that. But yes, you were right. If you wait a week, he will die of old age. And you can skip the fight entirely, which is what I did. As much as I was going for like a cool secret ending.
He's called the End, if I recall correctly.
Yes, it's the End. You're right. That's his name. Took me a second. Nonetheless. I was going for like the secret endings or like, you know, the cool secret things. Yeah, so I got, you know, the funny stuff. Up next was, I believe, the Fear. So, you know, the sporadic spider monkey man who goes up the funny trees and set traps everywhere. The difference between fighting the Fear for me and fighting the dumbass vampire guy from Metal Gear Solid 2 was that it was actually interesting and there were more things to account for. And also, I didn't have to worry about the completely ass lock-on tactic. Because it wasn't there. It wasn't exactly there. Which was absolutely amazing for me. And just dodging all the traps and, you know... I still died to them a significant amount. It's just, I found it a lot more fun to do it. Because it was more interesting. And it wasn't just, I can't lock onto them because... I can't log onto them because I'm too slow. My camera too slow. No sensitivity settings. Sad. Whereas in this, it felt more like I'm just screwing up and I'm being a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be. I would be better if I practice. And that's a good feeling. Rather than, I messed up because I cannot move fast enough because of this camera. That kind of... That was my argument against the two games. I definitely think the river part of the game, you know which one I'm talking about, probably,
yeah,
right?
I do.
Is
talking about like the
genuinely one of the funniest things in the world. The amount of people holding their crotches walking through that water was immense. It wasn't intentional, it's just I used a gun that primarily did not agree with anything in its general direction, and it just so happens that most of the shots ended up there. It was either people holding their nuts or people missing their heads. Or being surrounded by bees and screaming about it. And I loved doing the first person stuff, you know, and seeing them there, you know, like the ghost guy just floating there in the first person thing. I was like, oh, wait a minute. The fact that he just shows up behind everyone at one point, just holding a timer of like a countdown timer of like, hey, buddy, you need to go. Hey, wait a minute, you need to go. Wait a minute. It's so good. Metal Gear Solid 3 is still a very solid game. The only reason, like I said, I think Metal Gear Solid 5 is better for me is because 1, 3D, yes, finally camera control, and the beauty of it was my introduction. It got me to look into the rest of the games because I was genuinely interested in them. Psycho Mantis still being one of my favorite characters. Anyways, yes.
You want to know what got me into Metal Gear Solid?
What?
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
I mean, fair.
Like, my neighbor, who was, you know, of college age, you know, I found out that they had a Wii, and you know, Smash Bros. Brawl was a thing, and you know, I was just like, that's cool. Do any of these characters have guns? Do any of these characters have guns? And they're like, yeah, Fox and Snake, and I'm like, Fox and Snake, what kind of fucking names are those? Turns out some of the greatest characters in video game history. But like, as soon as I found out about Snake, I was like, okay.
Y'all packing or
let's
what?
find out about this, huh?
Y'all packing or what? Apparently, Little Senpai 69. Welcome, new chatter.
What do you mean packing? You mean we carrying guns, or are you saying are you packing up?
My eye. Ah! My eye!
Anyways, your eye. You've been.
I touched my eye and now it's angry.
Did you have anything? Were you eating anything spicy?
No, I touched my eye. That was it. There's no other context. I just touched my eye. And it just started hurting. I don't know why.
I hate that. I hate moments like that.
Something Elise. What?
Else, Pappy. Something else. You packing? I don't get it.
God. Anyways.
Yes. Anyways. So I was introduced to the series through really shitty emulators, and then finally Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, and I will say that Metal Gear Solid 5 was my favorite game out of all of them, just because I could do what I wanted. I could, you know, be in the area for weeks on end, just being like this no life murder hobo, or I could, you know, give a shit about.
And then you came home and they forced you to take a shower.
Yes.
Let me guess, you got the quiet shower scene a lot, didn't you?
I actually don't remember. Maybe? I mean, quiet was kind of like the only thing that I brought into the
because they were the most useful, like unironically.
They were. Well, I mean, D-Dog was useful, but
if you
like,
gave him a silenced sniper rifle, it was over.
I gave them a silenced tranq rifle.
Yeah, that.
And then eventually, like, I realized, wait a second, I give them the most powerful weapon they can carry, the deadliest, and if I ever need to kill somebody, right, or take out a tank or something, I just mark it, it's gone.
Y'all hear something? Gone.
I legitimately cried during their specific, like,
the ending areas,
their final mission.
Fun fact, you can still get quiet back.
I know.
I was going to do it, and then I stopped playing. I'm pretty sure I did the disrespectful way of, you know, getting quiet back. Or not getting quiet back, you know, detaining quiet for the first time.
Oh, you mean dropping a crate on them?
Yeah.
Like, that was the funniest shit, because, like,
Boonk.
I did it the hard way, and then I was like, oh gosh, okay, how do I deal with them in the future? And it was just like, you drop a crate on them, and I'm like, I can do that?
Tactical books.
I bankrupted myself doing that to people.
Well, here's the funny trick I used. After I did that and I learned I could do that, I only used the supply crate drop. Like supply crate drops if I needed to take someone out, if I didn't have enough ammo and stuff, so that I would resupply and get my stuff back. 2-for-1 special. Someone dies, I get more ammo. And a silencer.
I was one of those people that just like carried only non-lethal shit, and then I would just run through tranking everyone from a distance, and then I would just capture the base. And then go through, use my signal scope like, ah yes, this person is important. Up they go. This person is not important. We'll just leave them here.
Yeah. Well, I think that's enough for today. We've been going 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining us. I have been Sora Comic, joined by my lovely other host, Atris Hayport. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a wonderful night or day. I'm gonna raid Tired since they're live.
All right. I hope you come back.
Yeah.
I hope you had a wonderful time.
I hope you follow Atris Hayport, or I'll grab your kneecaps and take them because they're mine now.
Your kneecap privileges, your leg bendy privileges have been revoked.
Minecraft time. You don't have knees, only long. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great time with Tired. Spam Goop Lady Raid. Synth and Goop Raid. Bye bye.
We are the synth.